Same to us. Come on, my face. Thou protest by too much. Sitting about things for about tired.
I swallow cum.
Aaron does not make me come.
Device not connected.
Afraid of Shuli.
Now I'm sideways. That's must. Really, dudes pay ya? Behind my paywall. Whoa. Thank you.
Yes.
Wow, producer Joe, you know good guy. You know good guy. Thou protest by too much. You dumb fuck! Get off your knees, Dave. You're embarrassing yourself. Yep, sounds like you turned on me.
The like button, you fucking cowards.
Same to us. Base of the brothers.
I can't come.
Hold on. I can't get them. That was fine.
You're fat and you talk like a moron.
Zealous, thanks for the two he's
Suck my dick.
by the stench of me. Let's see. It was a barbecue restaurant. And Dabbleverse is not fucking friendly. Behind my paywall. Fucking asshole. It's only a matter of time.
I'm an adult.
Gay butt sex. Raping you. Huge asshole. Dues pay ya. Good move, Barbara. Go.
Shuli says,
I don't know.
John desperately wants to be my co-host.
Yep, sounds like he turned on me.
Preach to the choir, I'm right here.
You dumb fuck.
That's pretty cool.
Grandma Levy.
Never doubt me.
The like button, you fucking cowards. I'm embarrassed for me.
Boy with the ball, the bang, the bang, diddy diddy bong, the bong, the bum, ba bum, digga digga digga, ba ba.
The like button, you fucking cowards. Am I here? Dick taste?
I want to thank my new best friend, Kevin Brennan. Are you Stuttering John? Yeah. Thou protest by too much. Really, dues pay ya? Come on, my face. Danny Broke, thanks for the bucks. Hyatt. Behind my paywall. Mason Brun. Danny Broke, thanks for the bucks. Hyatt. Thanks for $2. And to us.
I'm sorry, I was totally wrong.
You're fat and you talk like a moron.
Thank you. Yep, sounds like he turned on me. Get off your knees, Dave. You're embarrassing me.
Shuli's Jewish. He can't help it. And I don't mean that as a joke.
I swallow cum.
Aaron does not make me come.
Device not connected. Zealous, thanks for the wow, producer Joe, you know good guy. You know good guy.
John's a fucking idiot.
This Dabbleverse is not fucking friendly. Hold on. I can't get it out.
It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So chug a course, cause here we go. It's time.
Boom! We're doing it.
Yes, we are, ladies and gentlemen, to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with your world famous Uncle Rico host, myself, Mr. Mike Morse, the Reverend Bob Levy. Welcome, everybody. Another emergency Rico episode.
If I may pat myself on the back, that's a catchy fucking little song I wrote.
That's a great tune. I mean, finally, you do something. You do something around here.
I know. Sometimes I forget I wrote it. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
We forget.
I wish I can forget.
Yeah, give it about 2 years, Bob.
All right, everybody. Enough with us. You see us every day. You're sick of us. You all came to see the man. I won't spell out his last name like John does. I'll just call him by his first name. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only WATP and everything else. Back from a successful, sold-out show in Detroit. Even
Yes.
Ray DeVito showing up. Let him hear it. Carl, ladies and gentlemen.
WATP. WATP.
What's happening, guys? Thanks for having me today.
What's up, brother?
What's happening, Carl? How is Detroit? I've heard nothing but great things, buddy.
It was a whirlwind of activity in Detroit. Not just the live show, meeting up with a lot of the listeners, people who traveled there, people who live there. We also went out to baseball games and football games, and it was just nonstop fun.
Now the show
Sounds a lot better than Pottstown, I'll tell you that.
It was described as better than Pottstown, was how it was described to me.
You gotta run with that. Thank you, Chef Jeff, for the membership, my friend. Thank you very much. If you are a member, thank you. If you are not, you want to spend $5, member up. 10 gets you everything. Big archive. And then if you want to be gifted a sub, go into your settings and turn on accept gifted subscriptions, and you might just get gifted one year during the show. Now, I don't know how much of the drunk episode you've seen. I know you guys played some out in Detroit. I watched the YouTube video. It was great. We can't get enough of it. Every minute of this is just amazing. John in his habitat, in his environment, the way we all want to see him at that pub. Yeah.
Were we all saying, we've said this many times, John IRL streaming is where it's at.
Yes.
We just want to see what it's like an evening with Stuttering John. And finally, this is what he did. He popped on for 4.5 hours of drinking with his buddies, and we got to see his was. Now, let me just tell you real quick. We went to the Tigers game, Jenny Jingles and I, on Wednesday night. We get back to our Airbnb where all the other guys from Who Are These Podcasts are staying for the weekend. And they have this on. They saw that this was on. So we all strap in like, all right, sweet. Let's just watch Stuttering John. Maybe we'll take some notes. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We had to tap out. He outlasted us. I'm like, I got to go to bed, guys. This is, I can't sit here and watch this anymore. It's too much.
He outdrank you guys, man. He drank you under the table. Oh, boy. Well,
do it.
I mean, we did 3 hours last night, and we got 28 minutes through the second part of the pack. There's still 3.5 plus hours left of this. We're in the moment where DG has shown up, and Joey C has shown up, and now is it safe to say? Do you think, in your opinion, that the relationship between DG and John is through? It's done.
I'm not keeping up because I saw them make up. Of course, John had to scold DG again for the third time for putting the dues payer in a video.
Yes.
Get over it. It's fine. But I don't know because I saw that DG did your show and then I saw him on MLC. What's the latest?
So
Get me caught up.
So the latest was John went on MLC and DG jumped on our show. And because Vince sent him the link and claimed that he was too much of a pussy to come on, and DG wanted to refute those claims, so he came on while John was on MLC. And the look on his face when they tell him that DG is on is not good. At one point, he started throwing cans of beer across his room. See if you can find that, Joe. It's got to be on Twitter. Somebody's got to have that clip.
I don't understand. DG said he would never betray John. What happened?
Well,
it's so weird.
Yeah, well,
he never did really. He just going on shows. He didn't say anything bad.
He said he would never go on any other show. That's what he told John.
That is true. That is true. But he did not. I will say he did not badmouth him while he's on the show. But that being said, he came on. Then he went on MLC right afterwards because John had to scold him and Kevin had to scold him. But really, Kevin was giving John more shit than DG, which was great because Kevin was saying, you're the reason all this is happening. Basically, you keep giving them content. You keep trusting people like you're an idiot. And he kept calling him that over and over again. And John just took it like a bitch. And then DG asked him, if I get a chance to go on any other show for money, would you begrudge me? And John said, yes, I would.
Of course.
To which we replied, because we were watching it in real time, we immediately texted DG and said $150 if you come on the show.
So what percentage does John get of that? He's got to wet his beak, I would imagine.
He's going to ask for it.
We'll get to that. So then DG returns for a second time after telling John he won't do it anymore. He comes back on again a second time for $150. And at that point, John had washed his hands of DG. And then DG
John has never washed his hands.
Well, DG claimed that he would only do it. He would never do it again unless it was $10,000, and he would give John a percentage of that. So,
and then John was okay with it.
Money together, right?
And, no, I don't think John was okay. Well, this is the thing: we have the Drunk show to watch, but we also have, after the fallout of that whole DG coming on our show, John one-on-one solo show in the apartment, not happy, very upset. So we have a little bit of both. Maybe we can jump around and check out a little bit of each one.
Do you have the SpongeBob thing? Remember that quick one that's on?
It's on. Vince has actually been doing some really funny stuff with it, where he has this clip of John. We had this clip of John going, we're going to be friends forever. And then it has the SpongeBob 1 hour later.
1 day later. 1 day later. Yeah. That's the one I was talking about. That's a great one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a falling out.
Danny Broke, thanks for $1 Hyatt.
Danny Brophy, thank you. You'd think all this John content you guys been doing would be overkill. I'm in the far from it camp. Who needs family time anyway? FLB, FSJ, FAT. Like it. Danny. Thank you, Danny. When the intro hits, I yell out in my best Bob Levy impression, "Hey, that's me." Very good. Thank you, Master.
Danny Broke, thanks for $1 Hyatt.
Do you know that drop, Carl? That's him saying, Danny Brophy, thank you for the $5. Listen.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Danny Brophy, thanks for $5 Hyatt.
Producer Joe has been on fire with the drops during the intro music. Yes, that's been a lot of fun to
Mason Portland.
There's Mason Portland. We have all the chatters' names ready, as John said them in his drunk stream. Go ahead, hit Mason again.
Mason Portland.
The Drunk John saga, better miniseries than Roots, more volumes than Roots too.
Yeah, right, and sadder. In a way.
How much? I hope there's a happy ending, just like Roots. We'll see.
Right.
How much do you want to bet the talking doctor starts smoking 5 minutes after seeing Bob apologize to Mike?
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry. I was totally wrong.
Yeah,
get that off.
I accept your apology, Bob.
What up with Rochester in March for Stuttering John meet and greet, Shuli? So yeah, talk to me a little bit about this. John has agreed to come to the Carlson out in Rochester. And is he doing comedy? I hear like there's 20
I doubt it.
Well, I hear there's like a bunch of
Why would he start there?
I hear there's a bunch of different things going on. What exactly is it?
So March 10th, it's a Sunday night in Rochester, Comedy at the Carlson, an evening with Stuttering John. So there's going to be a meet and greet, which, by the way, they've already sold a bunch of tickets for that.
Of course.
I was just hanging with Vinny today over at his studios at the club doing the creep off. Then there's going to be the evening with Stuttering John, where he's going to do comedy. He's going to tell stories. And Cardiff Electric will be there for a special, he'll be moderating a special Q&A.
Okay.
Stuttering John.
Wow.
Now, I heard super chats are going to be involved. Is this thing going to be streamed? How's that going to work?
I know it's going to be video taped because I know that they have a really nice, I mean, you guys know that from DabbleCon. They do a really nice job. So Vinny's going to be handling all of that. I don't know if it's going to be streamed or not. The other thing that I do know is that we're not allowed there, Shuli.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Carl.
I know.
Wait a minute. I hate to get my lawyer involved.
I mean, it's my backyard. You know how close I live to that club, Shuli.
Well,
it's
also,
my backyard.
Also, I mean, you being handicapped with your club foot, that's discrimination. Number one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And he's not letting Jews in.
Yeah. Hello,
Right.
anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
I wonder if Blind Mike can go. I'll have to find out.
Oh my God. What a protest that's going to be, the three of us walking around. Big Daddy Dodo, my afternoons have finally gotten better. Thanks, boys, and even Mike too. Yeah.
Thanks for bucks.
Yay, our sexy nerd. Stacy.
$2.
Love you, Stacy.
He even has the dollar amounts from John.
Harry.
Who for Stacy's eye doctor appointment? Who can get the
Into us.
Even $2. Stuttering John is the new Luke Skywalker. He can be found at a Dago bar.
$4.
Paduzzo 60. Thank you.
Yes.
Can you explain to Mike that his girl making him 6 sandwiches is not doing it 6 times?
Yeah. You orgasm the way you want to orgasm, okay?
It was a barbecue restaurant.
I tapped out twice from the drunk episode, but I couldn't stay away. That's the thing.
I did the same thing. I checked back in, so we're all like getting ready for bed and whatever we're doing, and I just watched on my computer. I'm like, this isn't still going on. I'm like, holy shit, unbelievable! But I was able to capture it because I think John just passed out and forgot to make it unlisted the next day. So I got the next morning, was able to capture the whole episode, which was great.
Bob, I'm so glad to hear you rescheduled your surgery so you could make your show on the 23rd in Baton Rouge. It didn't look good last week.
You're gonna love it there. You're gonna love it there, Bob.
DG Levy equal the new YouTube power duo. DG.
I would like to interview him as a part. I don't know what I like. I heard Melton say or somebody say you don't know who he is at all. Oh no, it was that new guy, that big guy, who's that guy on YouTube that sits down and talks about John? It's just him.
I don't know.
Oh,
Get off your knees, Dave. You're embarrassing yourself.
He's really good. And,
The guy with the beard you're talking about?
Yeah, the big guy.
Yeah, I forget his name, but I
He's
did watch
really
his video.
good.
It was interesting.
Carl,
But
from
you don't even know who like DG is as a person. You have no idea.
That's
that can't
okay.
be him.
That's all right. You know, some things you don't need to know. You know, it's all right, right, Carl? Do you want to get to know DG as a person?
I want to say I predicted at first that he was not long for the Dabbleverse. I knew that something was going to happen. This was a few weeks ago. I called it.
Yeah, it's weird being a yes man for.
Listen, that's like predicting 9/11 is going to happen. It was pretty much going to happen.
But no, it's look, it's one thing to be a yes man for 3 months in a row and then go, well, that's not really my role. It's like, well, you should have stopped after a week if that's not your role. Like, you know.
Well, maybe he thought he would get paid eventually.
I get that too.
Yeah.
I get that too.
Well, and I just want to point out, because we were talking about how, somebody super chatted, they can't believe there's so much Stuttering John content and people are still glued to it with everything that's been going on. We did on our Patreon a bonus episode just 1 week ago is all it was. It was before the Monday Night Football game between the Jets and the Bills. I don't want to talk about that. We did a bonus episode that broke down that whole weekend that John had, where he had that Sam Kinison tribute that went miserably, went sideways. And then he had to do Damage Control the next day on Friday. Then Saturday he came on and cried about a guest not DMing him back for 45 straight minutes. Like, that was, producer Chris and I did 2 hours on that, and it was fantastic. And to think about, that was just a week ago. So much has happened since then.
A week ago, and everybody's like, seen it. Checked it out, watched it.
Moving on.
Seen him
But
cry.
John was saying he's going to have A-listers on, right? All the time on Beer in the Balcony. He had Doug Goodstein on. Great guy, but
A-lister?
there's that.
Well, he said the guns are out. I don't think he knows what that means.
No.
He's going to start getting A-listers.
Was he wearing a tank top when he made that?
It'd still be incorrect, but yeah.
Somebody said that he invited himself to Ronnie's wedding with Doug on the show the other day.
I saw that when he was talking to Doug, and he goes, maybe I'll come to Vegas, that you guys will all be there. We can all get together.
Wow. Oh, so sad.
It's so sad.
Such a bad idea. I mean, just a horrible idea.
The way you do that, John,
Here he is.
is you text them. Yes, Phil.
Phil.
Somebody wrote in the chat that the fat guy
Phil.
with a beard, you mean Milton? Like, no.
The other one.
So the way that John should go about this is text the guys and say, hey, I'm going to be in Vegas anyway. Pretend that you were going to be there anyway.
Right.
And then try to get them, don't invite yourself on the show in front of everyone, you idiot.
Again, he's his own worst enemy. Report, Carl from WATP has beer can fly through window during world famous Stuttering John show stream. Witness crying along freshwater canal. Bob, I thought you were having hemorrhoid surgery. Look, everybody.
I'm still here.
What do you? None of that.
Come on. Uncle Rico F4 with Carl. Oh my God, I have moist pants. Get in line,
There you
erection. Oh, hey, Carl.
Oh, hey, McGoose.
Rochester doesn't have enough cores for Stuttering John. Skull.
Will women get
almost
assaulted,
always
mentally
sober.
abused there that night?
Right.
Well,
Are women in danger because they have
That's
been
what I want to know.
They have been threatened at John shows before.
No, the show is going to happen. As long as John can get here, we will make it happen for sure.
So it might happen.
Will Hitman Dan be in Rochester as John's personal security?
The rumors are out there, yes.
The rumors are out there. Okay, good. Please, Vinny, make sure there's money in the budget to get Hitman Dan out there, please. DG John, that's a SS logo. Stuttering John, I don't care. That's an actual quote. That's an actual quote from the episode.
Yes,
hey, Phil.
Yeah,
hey.
Phil, that is a great breakdown you did. Your politics is a little off, but it was a great Stuttering John.
Brilliant. No, he's you got to follow him. I'm hooked. That's what I do now. I listen to the last 2 shows and I'm hooked for everything.
That's when Bob says I gotta go, I gotta get stuff done. That just means he's got to find other YouTube shows to get hooked on. That's the stuff.
No, I mean I like to go outside and I just relax. I don't need to fucking.
All right, relax.
Calm
Don't
down.
like what, you fucking cowards.
Yeah, you fucks.
I love the smell of wood paneling in the afternoon. Hamburger heaven. Yes, enough of the schmoozing. Let's get to the boozing. Come on.
And the losing.
Sorry, Tiger.
Yes. Yeah, good advice. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Here we go.
Shannon Duffy didn't show his parents. I know, I did that one already.
That one's a. Why you got to be a dick, Shannon Duffy?
Oh, this was up for so long on the show. Parents of trans will burn forever. John did not pick up on this, and he kept putting it back up over and over again. We were going to try to do a supercut of this, but it was just the funny part is how long it's on the screen. He's so stupid.
Why does Joey C look like he's stuffed?
He's got to be the brains of this operation now. It's a role he's not necessarily used to.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
It happened to my chat. I have to figure it out. Oh, live. All right. Because I want to work it the way I want to work it.
John,
Oh,
I did
come
business
on,
with
help
Hyman
me out.
Watson.
I brought up Billy Baldwin for a reason.
Good, good.
And it was
we talked.
He brought up Billy Baldwin. They never got around to why. Now a light just went on. Something tells me it's going to flicker out before this story.
Yeah.
gets
But,
out.
and listen to what he just said. I want to do what I want to do. Help me out.
And it was a good story. I just can't remember what it was.
Wow.
It was the
movies he did.
It was
I'll
a
find
celebrity
out now.
story. I remember that.
Yes.
So
I
it
remember
didn't
that much.
involve John.
Right.
Yes, but the edible kicked in.
Oh,
Pothead.
Yeah. Doesn't he always yell about me
Yeah.
getting stoned
Yeah.
all the time? I mean,
and you don't
Always
do
gotta
it when
enjoy.
you don't do it when you're shit faced drunk.
no. Well, I would if I was shit faced drunk. I have, but not every night, and not on stream.
All right. We have that. Hold on. Sorry. It'll hit me at some point.
Kill
Yeah,
this.
hopefully it's a car.
I mean, and now DG, I think, just finally realizes this chat.
What's up there?
Yeah.
Go to the next. I just hate the dickheads being on screen for a long time. They get.
Oh yeah.
They're weird.
Yeah, that one we had.
Oh yeah, and this is fair. Like, yeah, who doesn't?
Hold on.
What?
I miss
Who doesn't want miss their old
Yeah.
life? I don't.
I don't. Yeah, I can vouch for that.
That's pretty funny.
Kind of the opposite.
DG looks like he's watching ghosts dance in front of him. I mean, not DG, Joey C. Joey C.
You're right. Joey
looks
C.
like he's-
Someone's asked you to come to the other side with it, though. It's like a fucking poltergeist or something.
He looks like he's watching a nude reflection of him in the mirror. You know? Yeah.
Now,
Holy
did you guys,
shit! That's an orb. I can't believe it.
Did you guys discuss this? I'm sure you did. The DG comes out and he goes, I got to go. I have a date with my girl, but I'll hang
Yeah.
out for a minute.
Oh yeah.
And then there's no conversation with the girl. There's nothing. He just keeps getting drunker and drunker and says he blew her off. Do you think that he even has a girlfriend?
We did
looks
until
good
he
on
blew her
paper.
off for John.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mike's guess that he did, and now
Okay.
no longer.
Yeah, I
because
don't
of
think
this-
it was a real a
I
real
think he
steady
was
thing.
using the woman to make John jealous.
Oh.
Right. There you go. Look what I got, Jay. You may not pay me, but I got this.
That's what I think, too. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
Joey
I
C.
got the list here. I got the list here.
What list?
Billy Baldwin's movies.
Okay, good.
There was a reason why.
There was a reason it was him instead of Steven or Alec, and that's
Billy Chichi.
yeah.
Joe, you ever kill anybody?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? You scared the shit out of me.
Holy man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, John, I've never heard a fly.
John's like fucking Maltasanti.
Unless it was open.
Oh, he's like fucking John Favreau. Put that away. It's a fucking. Even where you are, you ain't supposed to have that, my friend. Put that away. Like,
Hold on. What? Put what away?
Would you get in the fucking? What are you doing over there?
Dude, he's trying out a new bit. I guarantee this is
Now
going to be a
I'm
new thing that he
sideways.
does.
It's a new thing. That's a good call. Yeah.
Stick.
Oh.
You think he's trying like the tool time neighbor bit?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
half his face.
My walking stick.
his walking stick, John.
Why do you need a walking stick, you fat fuck?
Oh!
He just said why.
I'll let him have that one. I'll let him have that one. That's all right. I love him. That's okay. He ain't lying. I'm a fat fuck. There's no doubt about that.
John,
Way to stick up for yourself, Joey. Good job.
Boy, these two are fucking heroes.
I mean, this is what you got to be a co-host on John's show is a doormat, apparently. And
Listen, if
that's
Joey
all.
C was Spider would still be alive.
he's
Hey, thanks for pointing out the obvious.
This is going down in history as the best fucking. This is the best fucking night in the fucking history.
Dude, if this girl dumps me because of this, I don't even care, but I will care.
If what?
I don't even care, but I will care.
But I will say that
Dave, isn't this so funny? Like I see people going, "Oh, this is gonna be funny on WATP." I'm like, no, this is funny because it's me.
Carl's gonna go.
Oh yeah, that's his thing. Is he's like, it all starts and stops here, which to a certain extent he's not wrong, but you're not doing anything special to make it funny. Believe
Guys,
me.
I almost Venmoed John a few $100 after he did this. I'm like, dude, I have a live show in Detroit. You just made my first segment the easiest thing ever. I almost wanted to just send him a gift for this.
What a gift!
Now that
he
you
gave.
said that, you're gonna have to.
Oh,
He's gonna say,
geez.
"Oh,
Yeah.
God,
He
yeah,
promised.
He was gonna."
Yeah.
It's a verbal agreement.
Yeah. Be a thing of your word, Carla.
And,
Why are you
and
letting
like,
Dave
yes.
troll you?
He look, that idiot could fucking goof me off. I don't care. I'm having a goddamn.
Yeah, we read an email from a fan got correspondence from somebody over there. I don't know if you caught that yesterday, Carl, but they reached
Brilliant.
out. Joe, if you have that, you want to pop it up here. But this fan reached out to the National Stuttering Association because John put out a tweet that he is now being cyberbullied for being a stutterer by us. And he tagged the National Stutterers Association or mentioned.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Are you under their jurisdiction? Because that could be a real problem for you guys.
Well,
I
even
am
worse.
not.
Yeah.
But even better, we had our own friend who's a stutterer, High Register Sean. I don't know if you're familiar with his work.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But he came on last night to let everyone know because he donates to the National Stuttering Association. And he came on to let us know this association is in place to help children who are being bullied and going through a tough time, not 50-year-old grown men.
Well, is it physical children or intellectually children?
Yeah, listen, a child being the operative word.
Like,
there.
who gives a fuck at this point? Okay.
Good morning. Thank you so much for reaching out and bringing this to our attention. While we absolutely condemn bullying of any type, we are not associated with, nor we have ever endorsed this individual in any way. It looks like he attended one of our annual conferences many years ago, 2008, but otherwise we have no affiliation with him. We do not know why he would indicate this. We are not familiar with the Shuli network, and he's not even tweeted our name correctly. We are the National Stuttering Association, not National Stutterers Association. Thank you again for bringing this to our attention. So that's
John.
I love how they highlight. I'm sorry, I love that they highlighted many years ago. It wasn't just many, like they actually had to highlight many years ago.
Right.
Yeah, we still regret it all these years later. Obviously.
Yeah.
I love that John thinks he can actually get people in trouble. Like, we're all adults. He thinks he can get us in trouble. Remember when he did that with Anthony?
Yeah.
That the tweet that Anthony put out, and he tried to tag like LGBTQ plus associations. Like, what are they gonna, what do you think they could do?
Yeah. They're busy with worrying about people being set on fire.
Right.
Yeah, not only
thrown
that,
off roofs.
Right. Not only that, but none of us are big enough for them to give a shit about what we say. You know what I mean? And we're not saying what you know, he's sitting here painting this picture as if every Uncle Rico episode and every WATP we talk about his kids. Every single one. And it's like, you talk about him more than any of us ever have, John. Any of them.
True.
We also don't talk about his stutter.
Right.
I think when John starts getting drunk and slurring, that's way funnier than when he stutters. We don't care about stuttering. And that's the thing that KB tries to say too. Like, oh, we got to do make fun of his stutter. That's not what we've ever done.
No, totally.
That's not the funny part.
If goofing on John was a book, his stuttering would be 10 chapters in. It wouldn't even, you know. Hey, I heard a vicious chant was started at the live show in honor of KB. Is that true?
This one? Oh my God.
Troy Smith hooked us up with. He's the one who designed the FKB.
Wow, he's got to put those up for sale.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to purchase one.
Troy Smith is where you can find these.
Yeah, but I heard the crowd started chanting FKB. That's
I do remember that. Yes, that did happen on our show.
Man.
Bob, were you there or you were out smoking? Right.
I was having a cigarette, and
okay.
I don't think I was in there, but I might. You know,
that's all right. 5:58. All right. Hey, listen, let's get on with the show.
Good time.
I don't understand where the animosity comes from. The little guy.
He puts it back up for the third time.
Look at his face.
He is
Good
Lewis.
catch, Joe.
He is Lewis. He's Lewis Skolnick, and you're Booger. That's the only reason that it makes any sense. Like, or not Booger, Ogre. My bad.
No, you were right. You're actually you're right for both of them. You're an ogre with boogers.
So I don't know where you guys are with Opie, but there's two guys who put up chat without reading it all the time. It's Stuttering John and it's Opie, and those are the two guys getting trolled more often than anyone else in their own chat. They never learn.
Like what's so hard about just looking over, seeing it, reading it, and then picking it out?
Yeah,
Well,
assume it's insulting.
Right. That's the hilarious thing about the whole Pocky, the swastika thing, is because he put it up.
Of course.
If we send up somebody fucking, you put it up, you get flagged for it.
He also but he was set up by somebody. Like he had somebody making it for him.
Well,
to
he
fuck with
recruited.
somebody.
Look at
recruited that person.
Yeah.
He went out and looked for somebody to help him orchestrate this plan.
Right.
That's where he always fucks up.
I don't know if you guys heard this one. This gets very convoluted. So he's mad at my wife. He was angry with my wife because
too.
she stands by me while I didn't say anything about the swastika that I had nothing to do with, that you really had nothing to do with, but the guy who did it contacted you and you laughed about it on your show. Somehow that came back to my wife isn't the problem. And that's what I'm like, all right, that's a couple steps too far for
It's
me.
a big web.
I mean, how many people have to condemn this? Is this an invasion? Did somebody invade a country? What is going on? The guy wants to speech at the United Nations over this. Get over it. Nothing fucking happened to you or your Twitter. It's still there.
Oh yeah. No, but
like Carl.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's not funny.
This is Carl they're talking about.
But he's so annoyingly
on the mark.
Nobody wants the love of everybody.
Oh yeah, that's
the last time I was on your show, I told you to fuck off. I told DG to fuck off. What do you mean I want the love of everybody?
You're fat and you talk like a moron.
Thank you.
I mean, again, and I think it was Vince who said this in his video that when a narcissist lashes out, eventually they get to a point where they project everything about themselves onto that other person.
Right.
And so when he starts saying stuff like he wants to be loved, he's talking about himself.
Right.
When he starts saying things like this guy's a selfish asshole, it's him. You know, he goes, Shuli's smug and condescending. You ever seen him try to teach somebody the difference?
Well, Shuli, there's a little thing called the Howard Stern Show. Okay. I was on it. All right.
Oh, please. Not even that. I'm talking about you and your, the difference between your and your. You ever see him teach that? I mean, what an
Love
asshole.
that. He does that over and over. That's the only one he ever does.
Right. I'm smug. What's your IMDb?
Yeah. They go, and they'll write stuff like, doesn't anyone in your life care that you're an alcoholic? And he goes, why? Oh, you are. Yeah, that's the problem with that statement. That's what you should address.
You know, that's a young nerdy Carl. He still he's like, that's the only thing he has in common with Howard. He just wants the love.
Ooh, that might be actually accurate.
Of course it is.
Isn't it great? You ever thought you'd see the day where two guys are sitting there analyzing your love from your parents and what you need in life?
Is Joey C on his back now? What the fuck am I watching?
So Joey C, I saw this part. I was watching this part. Joey C is trying to change his background to a picture of Vince the lawyer, but because John has the screens this way, the picture can't come out right. So this takes a whole 15 minutes of them trying to figure out how to get this. It's totally distracting to John. It's one of Joey C's finest moments.
But I just realized something though. Yeah. This is the show that John should do. He should psychoanalyze all the people he doesn't like. Like, let's find out why Shuli's being a Shuli all the time. I want to get down to the roots of this. What happened in his upbringing, John, that made this happen? Because I love it when he starts psychoanalyzing how I want people to love me. And I don't know, someone with my mom, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and you don't need any experts, because nobody's more of an expert than you, John.
Right.
So
he's got it.
You analyzing all of us, home run, and drinking. I mean, let's add that.
Dave, I'm a genius. Haven't you heard?
You are.
Haven't you listened to me?
Yeah.
Joey, see.
I do, don't I? I tell you, he has no idea. He don't watch the shit I say, and I talk about him, and I tell him, don't fuck with John. You fuck with me, you fuck with John.
Completely ignoring Joey C. He doesn't hear a word coming out of that Chicago mouth.
I mean nothing. Joey, if you were you, would you watch you?
Yeah, I watch myself 3-4 times a day to go back and learn my mistakes.
Good
Get
answer,
better
Joey.
every day.
Good answer, Joey. See, good answer. Yeah.
So this is an interesting part where he starts goofing on Joey, and DG, who's Joey's boy, just kind of lets it happen and goes along with it. And yeah, I felt bad for Joey.
But hold on a second. Can we analyze that statement? If you were you?
Yeah. Would you watch you?
Are those words that are completely unnecessary every time anyone's ever said them? If you were you, I am.
You.
Well, I mean,
hypothetically,
it's completely unnecessary, but he does look like a talking dog in this shot. So I think you got to kind of give it a pass. John Spittle gifting 20. Get it up, Carl.
Suck
Let's
my
go.
dick.
Come on.
Thank me.
Hold on. I can't get it out today.
One more time.
That was lame.
All right. You tried, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny Spittle. We appreciate you. We love you, pal. Hold on. I want to hear that clip.
I talk about him, and I tell him, don't fuck with John, because you fuck with me.
I mean nothing. Joey, if you were you, would you watch you?
If you were you, would you watch you? I wash myself 5 times a day, John. I loofah, John.
I'll come over there and wash you, motherfucker.
I take baths, John, with a duck.
Yeah, I watch myself 3-4 times a day to go back and learn my mistakes.
Good
Get
answer,
better
Joey.
every day.
Good answer, Joey. See, good
You
answer.
have to learn your mistakes. You already made them.
Hey, I still got it.
You still got it. That was a good one, John.
Yeah,
that was a good one, John.
John, if I top you tonight, will you give me props?
Whoa.
John,
I need you to be the power bottom tonight, John. I'm going to top you, you power bottom.
If you taught me what, wait, hold on. Did I read this one?
I read this one.
Was that way? Put that back. That was a picture of John's head on something.
No.
John's head on a steel with a ball.
That's me covering up the picture of the man fucking a horse again.
Oh,
he once again has put that up for the 3rd time.
Oh no, he put that one up 3 times too. Oh,
win, place, and show.
Makes a lot more sense with what was written there. Then.
Yeah, you're right. Ever heard of man plus mare zoophilia? Yeah.
Strike.
Did I read this one?
No.
No, there's nothing there. No, you didn't read this. Nothing.
Dave, I'm trying to catch up. I'm having so much fun, but I'm trying to catch up.
Joey's on another planet, by the way. Joey, I don't know what he's doing.
It's like they just seen Godzilla on a building.
What a good idea.
John, there's a giant dinosaur lizard walking this way, John.
And you know what? Like, Joey,
you know what Joey looks like?
I'm trying to land this thing. God damn it.
You ever see those videos? Joey looks like he's trying to produce Major League Baseball. You ever see those where they have like 50 screens in front of them? They're like camera 7, camera 2, camera 2, camera 8.
It's like the Oscars. Cut to camera.
Get a reaction shot over here. All right.
Cut the catcher.
Planes, I
Cut
gotta
the
land.
pitcher. Cut to the dirty belly itcher. Do it all. Go, get him.
I made him a midget. I made him a midget. I made him a midget.
Dave, you're a good man.
Me versus Carl? Come on.
All right, this is Ray Yu Ping.
I would rape Carl.
Ray Yu Ping.
So, well, that's raping you. That's a loyal follower of his. But before that, DG making a claim that he would do that to Carl. I mean, that's his word.
He would do what to me?
What?
Listen again. Listen.
Man.
Me versus Carl? Come on.
All right, this is Ray Yu Ping.
I would rape Carl.
What?
Whoa.
What if I was willing? You'd still be into it?
Yeah.
There goes your whole fucking plan.
Now what?
I mean, how many whiskeys do you need to drink for that to slip out? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, not many. I mean, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Don't get upset, Stacy. I'm not doing anything with DG. Don't worry.
Everybody relax.
Thanks for $5.
There, I said it.
Two MLB players have said they have given Joey C a raping over the last 30 years. It's been confirmed on Reddit and Twitter. Joey, what are you hiding from us?
I'm not looking. What are you talking about? I said that's. You see the midget behind me? You see the midget behind me?
Who? Shuli?
No, don't just look at the legs.
Whoa, hold on. Does DG have a backpack? Was that a backpack behind DG? Oh, no! Backpack gates! Oh no!
Wow. Wow. An Uncle Rico exclusive.
Is that a bottle of lube hanging out of it?
DG is a Shuli.
Oh, boy, is right, Joey.
No.
John, I don't have a backpack. I got a Merce, John. I'm a man over here.
I just tape a turtle to my back.
Yeah.
Look at the hand. Now look carefully, because I had to make the picture smaller.
Yeah, you would have to.
He's adjusting because John can't hit one button to change the screen. It's just one button.
Face. This is the face.
There you go. That's all it took. Yep. Wow. And now we go back. Watch. Look, one button. Ready? Boom. No. What? One button. No. What? Wait. No. Yeah. There we go. All right. So maybe it's a couple buttons. But my point is, stop it. Put me back.
Behind me. He's in a midget body, and I did this for you guys.
This is great.
You see his face?
This is great. Watch this. Not yet.
You see his face?
That's the best. He's not even using his green screen.
Wow.
Is that clothespins holding it?
Yeah, it looks that way. It looks that way.
No, we don't see him at all, but this is great. If we could.
All of a sudden, you just see Joey fall over because he's leaning over so much.
I think I broke my skull.
I'm down, John. I'm down.
Now, let me point something out real quick with how dumb Joey is here. He's trying to get out of the way of the thing. He has to move the camera. If you want to show over there, you go like this.
Yeah.
Right. That's all it would take.
Wow.
You shut my arms off. I can't reach a camera.
I'll fix it. It's for John. I did it for you, and now we got to give it to John because
I
want him to. You're
great.
gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
John, watch me pour this gasoline all over myself and light myself on fire.
Yeah, it's all for you, Damien. It's all for you.
It's in your name, John.
I gotta make it smaller so it fits.
And then he looks mad.
What are you doing? Are you gonna show me something or not?
I'm making this. DG.
No, I'm not waiting.
You were so good looking 10 times today. He kept saying that you were very good looking.
Shut the fuck up. Let me talk to
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, Joey.
I know. Hang on.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like I'm supposed to be in anticipation of this incredible reveal.
Andrew slur Clay. He's just fucking slurring every fucking. What am I supposed to?
But it also makes me realize that this is the guy that everybody has to deal with in the pub when he gets to this level of intoxicated, and that.
So you mean 4:30 in the afternoon? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's got to be, I mean, so exhausting for people sitting there. Just
everybody in a bar is like that in a day. Like this is like it's an older crowd.
Probably right.
Like that in the bar.
Day drinkers. Yeah, go ahead.
I will say this: if this is what he's doing in Rochester on March 10th, tickets available on his website. And yes, this would be something to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
What if we all get disguises? Like we all show up in this. I am down. I
was talking about wearing the glasses with the nose and the mustache. It still just looks like me.
I'm gonna get a wig. Okay. We all dress like women. We do it like
yeah. I don't know what your fantasies are, Shuli, but let's
I'm gonna gain 100 pounds and go as Carter.
You're gonna be like De Niro and Raging
Bull. The potato
Bull.
did get big. Carl, you have to admit the potato got a little weight on him.
So the potato sat next to Vinny Paulino at the Michigan game Saturday night. I go, you guys look like the mascots of a Big and Tall store. They could literally be the two guys out front.
That's funny.
Oh my god, that almost.
I just
I
felt bad
guarantee
for
you-
everyone else in that row. There's no
Yeah.
way any of them.
Yeah, they're like
If
looking
I-
at their friends, going, "How's the game? I can't fucking see it."
Who knows? Yeah. If I walked into one of the pubs that John is at with a hat and glasses, shave this, he would not recognize me.
No, first of all, he's not going to be there checking anybody. So
No. No, but he would recognize Bob. He would recognize you, and probably Carl too. But
No,
I don't
here's
think
here's the only reason I would completely sneak in dressed like a woman is just to ask him for a selfie and take it and then post it later and be like, can't be in the same room with me. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll seduce him. I'll get him back into the room.
Now that's a team player.
Yeah.
Actually, we should get Ray DeVito because no one recognizes that guy.
That's true. That is true.
Never been recognized once.
He's groping your fan base and nobody knows who you
Saw that, yeah.
Oh my god, it was so funny. The slow-mo, the super slow-mo.
Oh, God, that woman did not want anything to do with it. She's like, "Why are you touching me?" And he did not pick up on it at all.
It just takes me a minute, though.
Oh,
I'm
my
trying to get
God.
it smaller.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Let me see if this
We're
will do
trying
it.
to entertain people, Joey. Nobody wants to see you working out your shit.
All right.
And understand, there's 2.5 to 3 hours left of this show, and he's in this condition.
Wow. My
Can you
God.
see that any better? I don't know.
Don't be mean to Joey C, John.
Yeah, don't be mean. Hang on.
I love you, Joey.
I know.
The most
I don't
important
care
part
that
is
you
that
killed the
Joey
few
C
people
loves
in the
you.
past.
That's the most important part.
That's right.
Hot
With all my
Buddy,
heart.
1330. John, watch out. Joey wants to top you.
Yeah, I want to top you, John. That's what I want to do.
Prison too long. I can't believe he did on you like
It's only
that.
funny because he threw on the
Hell,
top.
What?
He threw on the
These two are a comedy duo. Wow.
Who's on what? Yeah.
Joey's scared again. Look at him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
terrified.
Every time you freeze it, he's more scared than the last time.
John, our house is on an Indian burial ground, John. I got specters dancing around me.
You're not going to believe this. The Hindenburg just came in. You're not going to believe what just happened.
Stuttering John sells pictures of kids to Vice. Vice documentary on smashed up hot dogs incoming. Raping me. That's different from raping.
Ooh, yeah.
How much does he want to do the March show? That's a great question.
Yeah.
What's that financial breakdown looking like?
Well, I actually know some behind the scenes stuff I can't talk about.
All right.
I don't want to piss anyone off over at the club.
We'll text later. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. I won't say
sounds
anything.
good.
I won't say anything. I got you. Hi, Denny. Bye, Denny. Love the OGs. Thank you. Hack.
Oh,
Rod,
hi,
love
Denny.
you. Yeah. DeVito and DG riding the Hershey Highway. Nelson, thank you for the $2.
It was a barbecue restaurant.
Joey C looks like he's watching a lemon party. Hey, Stud Joe's Fair Use Baloney Factory. Good to see him back in the mix, throwing videos out. I'm glad the YouTube scare was over and done with. He got something taken down. We got back up. Fresh baloney, boys, ready to serve now. Love it. Go on
He was
YouTube.
in Detroit too. I got to talk to him for quite a bit.
If you love John content, he's one of the great creators out there. Go to YouTube, Stud Joe's Baloney Factory, and get in there and support the man. He's great. Stuttering John actually gets bullied more for not stuttering. That is
No
a good
shit.
point.
That's true.
We're doing it. Happy Monday, fuckaroonies. Thank you, Dan.
Stutter, you piece of shit.
Can't wait for John's new show. I was. There you go, Hayden. When will people get SWA sticker, Shuli World Acceptance in the Shuli store? That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Just saw Godzilla. Classic, Bob. Shuli absolutely loving the new Joey C impression. Thank you, Derek. Thank you. I would 127 hours, both my arms, for him to start taking live calls. Oh my
Thanks for
God.
buzzing.
And I want to point out, I saw Joey C pop up on the show this morning real
Yeah.
quick, and he gave you permission to do the impression.
Yeah.
The thing I'd be mad at you about is how much airtime you gave him today.
Well-
I've never seen someone say goodbye to someone so quickly on a show.
I mean, I realized it kind of. I was hoping he would hate the impression, and he loved it. And I'm like, well, we gotta get rid of him. Then.
Never mind then. Sorry, I sent you the
yeah,
link.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll figure out a way to piss you off with this. Don't worry. FLB, FSJ, FST, LMNOP. Bye, Brennan. Darren, thank you for the $2.
I support that, whatever that community is. By the way.
Joey C looks like he's going to be forced to read a list of demands. Yes.
He's going to hold a newspaper any minute now just to show it's the dates.
I'm alive, honey, but not for long. The three DJs, DG, DJ, and Deej. I like it. John becomes person of interest by NSA. $10. Can't wait to wrap the John saga in December of 2025. Let Melton run the show. Stuttering John will think he's Vinny. That's a great idea.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Has he? Well, he's seen Vinny, but they've never met. Jesus, John is starting to look like Guy Fawkes. I don't know who that is.
When did that guy die?
No, that's from it's that mask with the beard with the goatee. It's
yes. Well, that's a good pull.
Yeah.
It's on the top. That's why I was fucking funny.
Look at it. You know what's so funny, Dave? I never asked you, but like when you look at the only things I really see on the super chats,
right?
Amazing, right? His eyes only work for money related chats.
Yeah.
Just because I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, that's
but do you ever look at the other shit? I mean, they're incredible losers.
The comments?
Yeah.
I really try not to.
But they're trying so hard to be witty.
I'm not saying I never do, but I really try not to. Like,
Joey's still got the look on his face. I can't.
No, Joey's been trying to resize a picture for 48 minutes now.
Joey just shit his pants.
Hold on, John. I'm buying Adobe Photoshop. Give me a second, John.
Hold on. Anyone.
Just because if you're a guy,
randomly and there's misspellings.
If you're a guy that's used to scrapping, you're like, I don't look at.
It's because they have to figure out different ways of spelling cock and balls, so their super chat can go through.
I'm just watching Joey and I'm just dying. It's
just
so funny.
John, I'm looking at another dimension here, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
We should do just a feed of him and just put that up.
Joe, we need ISOs on Joey C.
He looks like me the last time I dropped acid and went to see Fish. Just like,
oh, you just remind me, it's not the acid part, but Joey C. Hack Ride sent me an idea, and I think it's a really good idea. Could Mike Morse, who is a writer and has taught comedy in the past, could Mike Morse make Joey C. funny? What do you think of that bit?
Yes, I could.
You could. You
could
sit with him and work with
Mike,
him.
you can't even make yourself funny.
Well, listen, I'm
kidding.
Have you ever seen Have you seen a good barber with a good haircut? No, you haven't. Did Bill Belichick ever throw a touchdown pass? No, he didn't.
I love it. I love the idea of you working with him like a coach. Like that show Made on MTV. Remember that?
How
show?
about 6 straight days?
You work with him for 6 days, and then
by the fifth day, it might not be straight.
Well, listen, let's talk about it tomorrow. But that's a Hack Ride idea, and I loved it. Brian K, thank you for the 5, pal. Appreciate it. All right, let's go.
Comments, because if I have to fucking travel to every city in the country and punch somebody in the mouth, like.
No, I know, but it's so lame in a way. Like it's like, oh, Dave, that guy Dennis, the Phantom Dennis. Oh, were you there when I was talking about him?
Yeah, he fucking said he should bring me and Joey C. He doesn't want the three of us to come where he lives at all.
Yeah, Joey's almost got the picture good enough right now. It's almost there. He's got Vince's face poking out the side here. That's all. That's the best thing. That's the best I got, John. I'm verklempt over here, buddy. I don't know what's going on.
Joey
looks good to me.
Oh, buddy, can you see it?
Karen Garvey, then Joe C is the only adult in the room right now.
What the fuck? How did that happen?
What are you showing me, Joey?
Look behind me.
Show him that he's 9 months along.
He's ducking out of the way. It's not where it is. That's not going to help.
I love it. Look behind me, John.
That happened.
What are you showing me, Joey?
Look behind me.
I waited that long for that.
And you were very patient about it too, John. We applaud you for your patience.
Yeah, you didn't bug the guy about it or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a blue piss bucket and a green screen and a little bit of Vince. That's
I gotta hear him say, "Look behind me again." Can you pull that drop for me, please, pal?
What are you showing me, Joey?
Look behind me.
I waited that long for that.
I made Vince a midget.
It's good, but you got to go.
We can't see it. You got to turn the camera.
We can only see his face.
See the body? If I move out of the camera?
How many people are gonna walk out of the room while being interviewed by John?
By the
They're
time
smart,
he was done
everybody.
with that, I could have went and got Vince, held him up in front of me in the screen.
I love John just going, "It's happening again." No. Stay in this room, go out of that room. Reels, thank you for the 5, my friend. Appreciate it. Much love.
Ooh.
How about that?
All right, Dave.
He's in another room. He goes, "How about that, John?"
You talk, Joey. I don't talk, Joey.
All right, I'm out. All right, calm down. Trying to do you something here to get a laugh.
It's a great picture. We just can't see
No,
it.
but you got to move it over, Joe.
Look at.
How do I get? All right, I gotta move it over. All right, all right.
Look at the.
Oh, he's so close.
What's that? You know what that is? You can do it. Ready? Give Rodney a chance.
Give Rodney a chance. Give Rodney
a chance.
What the fuck?
That was what, you know what? That is a funny joke.
That's a good.
But again,
super chat.
Jackie didn't write it, you know?
He never said he did.
I was gonna say he never claimed that was an original.
No.
That's what's called a street joke, John.
Jesus Christ.
Don't always, always got to.
Dave, Jackie never wrote any funny jokes on his own.
Of course he did. He wrote the shit that you said when you were
Yes, right.
John, you ever meet Rodney Dangerfield?
That's rough.
Look at that tongue. Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
I mean, this is a new Three Stooges right here. I don't care what anybody says.
This is the guy who points out how ugly I am all the time. I just want to say.
Oh my God. John, you ever kill Rodney Dangerfield?
No, but I was, well, yeah, I think I did. In Meet Wallace Sparks, I was in the movie.
I think I did
I
meet
think
him. I was
I
in
did.
his movie. Yeah, Meet Wally Sparks.
Oh, you did?
That was also when Rodney was out of his mind with dementia, walking
Yeah.
around in bathrobes all day long. When he would go up on stage, his wife, he had an earpiece in. His wife would be telling him all his jokes.
You were?
Or as John says, a role model.
He went out on his own terms, you know.
Yeah.
Wally
We're not
Sparks?
let's give Rodney. Okay, we'll do that. Well, just so everybody knows the joke, and this is, no, I don't think I can tell it.
Because you don't know it.
Come on, pretty girl. Pretty girl. There you go, pretty girl.
But Mike, you're 100% right. That's why he can't tell it. He doesn't remember the joke.
Right.
Well, also, it's a math joke, and I don't think John would get it right.
Right.
That's so funny.
No, the give Rodney a chance joke. It's
Look at
funny.
that pretty girl.
I only know the
I know it.
It's a Jackie Marlene joke, and that there was they were at school.
No, Jack didn't.
Yeah.
No, they're going to not explain the joke, but explain kind of the premise of the joke.
It's
the
called
scenery of it.
in the industry. It's called ruining a joke. Is what they're doing right now. Right. That's what pros call it.
Right, no way.
Okay, then yeah, I'm on.
No, they're okay. They're okay.
Okay.
I know how I can do this. This is a school, Joey. Are you paying attention in Italy? Are you in Italy or Belgium? Where are you then?
John, can you put the screen to the three of us off of this?
God,
Yes,
it's
Joey
not a
sees.
big fucking deal.
I
He's
mean,
finally producing the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
and he figured it out before these two.
Yep.
Then you do that.
All right, hold on.
Hey, he did it! Jesus Christ.
It's a pretty good bit, Joey. After all said and done, it's not a bad picture.
Now move out of the way. Now move.
Yeah. Imagine this guy next to you.
Sorry, Joe. That is fun.
Oh.
I just didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is funny. But Joe, do you realize I wasn't seeing that live?
Thank you.
What?
It's not
I wasn't
live.
Seeing that live.
It's not live.
It also wasn't a compliment, and Joey goes, "Thank you."
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing that live. And he goes, "Thank you."
That's
Yeah,
not actually
that
Vinny behind him.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And also, can I point this out? In
Sure.
StreamYard, he should be able to look down and see the full screen of everyone who's on the show. So he could have actually seen that the whole time.
100%. 100%.
Joe, do you realize I wasn't seeing that live?
Thank you.
What size screen is he looking at? Is it like an iPhone 4? He can never see any of the fucking YouTube icons. He can never see anything. Get a bigger screen, John. What are you doing?
I'm on a speaking spell. Yeah.
I got an iWatch.
You guys see me all right? I love that.
Is Vince trying to hold Joey's hand?
He's trying to grab something.
Like, John, this midget's come alive.
So
what do I do?
It's like an episode of Goosebumps.
I don't think you can tell it.
You know what? Work on it for a second because I got to get a beer.
All right, so the teacher goes.
Come on.
All right,
gonna work.
because I'm not gonna remember fucking
Tell the
correctly.
story. Go ahead. I'll listen.
No, it's a.
Can I point something out about this joke, Shuli, that needs
sure.
to be pointed out? You don't have to remember all the details. You can come up with any 3 questions. You just have to understand how it works.
It's about this. It's about the whole class being idiots. Is what the whole point of the joke.
I mean, I can tell. I wouldn't tell the same way Jackie told him. I can tell that joke. I understand
Correct.
how it works.
Correct. You could even make that joke about a shitty teacher, not even about the way the joke was made.
But where would we find a shitty teacher? Oh, I see.
This one hits a little too close to home.
Hey, let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Vince is getting some side tit off of Joey.
Yeah.
This fucking guy didn't even buy me dinner, John. He's squeezing my tit.
Look at that. Getting a little handsy.
Joey,
He took me to Beetlejuice. This is what happened.
you go on a diet, man.
I'm on a diet. I already
Listen to this fucking monster telling Joey to go on a diet.
This is his style of roast humor, though.
Right.
John doesn't know how to make a joke. He's just like, "You're a fat fuck, Joey."
right. We've heard him in stand-up where he can't go, "Hey, are you two a couple?" He goes, "You guys fucking."
You guys fucking.
6 pounds. Give me a month. I'll be down 30 pounds in another month.
Okay, Chad Zubak.
I'm gonna have abs, John. Abs.
I'm gonna cut a leg off.
It's like throwing a deck chair off the Queen Mary.
This is second.
Why would you throw a queen?
Deck chair off the Queen Mary. First, that's the second time he's used that stock 900-year-old line.
Well, you know,
And it's the Titanic because it's supposed to make you go down less.
Right, because the Queen Mary hasn't sunk. You know, that is.
Yeah, there's no reason to throw a deck chair off the Queen Mary.
Yeah.
So wait, the Queen Mary's not trying to lose weight? Okay, good.
No.
only time.
That's like giving a Tic Tac a whale. Wait a minute.
What?
That's like eating a hot dog in a hallway or something.
I did that once. It was really sad. John is warning you about his show today on Twitter, Shuli. Is he on yet? What's his deal?
What does that mean?
He's warning. He should warn everybody about his show.
What are you doing, man?
Let's see what legal trouble I'm in today on John's show.
Trying to find the actual joke. Oh, here it is.
You're looking for the joke. Okay.
The joke that he knows, the joke that he can tell. Now he's looking for it on YouTube.
All right, here we go. I'll let Jackie tell it. All right, stop, Jack. All right, stop.
Nice.
Hold on.
He's talking to the video.
You're right.
Yeah.
Jack, I didn't say go yet. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Stop, Jack. Jackie, why aren't you listening to me? Jack, I thought we were friends.
That's funny with the fucking Vince shit.
Oh,
He's a fuck. Dude, I'll tell you something right now.
If I ever see him.
I mean,
I would.
he went over the line now.
I would say so.
And what he's doing to Casey, it's unforgivable.
Casey, who you hated 2 weeks ago?
Correct.
That Casey?
Correct. The same hate he had for Kevin Brennan a couple days ago.
Can't fucking keep up with this guy. It's insane.
It's unbelievable. As you may know, my show is at 3:30 today after MLC podcast, Memory Lane Monday, and a warning to the shit weigher. Ooh.
Wait, I thought you were the duty weigher because that sounds more like dues payer.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be funnier?
Beloved chatter in his chat the other day suggested shit weigher, and he fell in love with that.
Duty weigher is fun. Okay,
it is better. Yeah. So he said it was starting at 3:30.
3:30 Pacific time.
Oh, Pacific. Okay.
Right.
See, he's got to say Pacific or Eastern. Don't you know to say that?
He doesn't want to upset his sugar daddy, so he's going to go on after MLC.
Right. But he doesn't say Eastern or Pacific.
No, he don't. Well, because we all have to know that it's John and he's on the West Coast and it's Pacific when John talks.
And he's the only guy that goes coast to coast, but we have to know where he is.
Also, I want to point something out just in case people are wondering about this. Like, Carl, why aren't your super chats coming through on John's show like they used to? Well, apparently I'm both not funny and blocked. So figure out how that works. Take my money, John. Nope. Okay.
That's his move, man. He knows exactly how to block people. And then when people go, hey, you have this person blocked, he goes, well, I don't know how this thing works. Really.
Who? Carl from what?
Yeah. Yeah. He knows how to block
From
people.
Rochester. That's what he said last night. Rochester.
And imagine being this guy who challenges all, who claims to be, smarter, stronger, better, more talented, more credits, all this stuff. And yet you don't have the balls to face anyone that you're talking shit about.
Not even on Twitter. He blocked me on Twitter. Like that's being spineless right there. You can't
Not
even
even
look at
Mike
my tweets.
Morse.
Yeah. I don't even talk.
Casey and I talked a little bit. I know what's going on.
No, it's not right. Dave, I'm talking about Vincent and Bessie.
A little
lawyer in Manhattan. Dave, what he's doing.
That is a good point. He was kissing his ass when he was on with it later.
Is outright harassment and bullying.
Oh,
wow.
He uses
Look at
his
Joey's
mom's
face. He
name.
can't believe what he's hearing. He's
yeah, well,
like
just
in
the other
shock.
day,
What-
somebody brought up Blind Mike to him. He goes, I don't like that guy, Blind Mike. His name is Blind Mike. Why don't you wait to meet the guy first before you say you don't like him? Some would see that as bullying, somebody with a handicap. Personally, I don't believe he's blind for a second. I think it's a whole gimmick like the potato thing, but that's just me.
Wait.
I don't know if you guys have heard this joke, but Kevin Brennan thinks that Blind Mike can't read the room.
Oh, wow.
He's only told that joke 80 times.
He uses Casey's mom's name. This is the best one. The Fenton.
Fentanyl.
Yeah. I think about you every night.
I only draw pictures of bad teeth. That's how I'm.
Dave, don't you find
what?
That was his put down to Phantom Dennis. Apparently, he's got messed up teeth. So
I thought that was always about me. I apologize. Maybe.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Hold on.
Maybe he thinks you're the Phantom Denny.
Maybe that's the going theory in the Melendez camp.
Yeah, I think about you every night.
I only draw pictures of bad teteeth. That's how I'm.
Dave, don't you find it funny that all these guys, I'm the GOAT.
Like this is the fourth time he's brought this up this way.
The dudes talk about me.
Oh, hold on a second. Don't you find it funny that the show has jumped the shark with the guy who whenever he has a horrible observation that always starts with, don't you think it's funny that?
Right. And what he's asking, Dave, is not funny. He's
No,
going,
it's not.
don't you think it's funny that I'm the greatest thing?
Yeah.
here?"
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we don't think it's funny.
That would be funny if you really were the goat.
Right.
So DJ, answer yes or yes.
I find it funny, and also sometimes I feel bad for them sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, like,
When they
Joey,
speak of you,
How was that, John? Is that
well,
good?
that's what they start doing.
That's right, Joey.
no, but I mean,
Joey just gave a comment like he was on an old talk show in the 90s where people stood up and said something and then everybody would applaud.
Yeah, right.
Like he was on Jenny Jones. Wait, watch this.
yeah.
Watch how proud he
mean,
is
like,
after he says
When
it.
they speak of you, they should speak well. That's what they need to start doing.
That's right, Joey.
No, but I mean,
Yeah. It was like he just said, I think a dad should take care of his kids.
Yeah.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
Joey looks like he's auditioning for the Iron Sheik story.
Also, I just want to tell DG, don't feel bad for me, buddy. I'm doing very well. Please.
Yeah.
I don't need your sympathy. I'm doing very well.
Payer. Hey, Deuce Payer.
Hey, John.
He makes a living.
Yeah.
Off of talking about me.
Isn't that funny?
Bam!
I mean, it's wild. Believe me, it sounds just as crazy to me as it does to you.
Yeah, nobody's more surprised than us.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's nuts.
I mean, there's a whole network. He's actually exaggerating in the wrong direction on that one.
I mean, look, did we plant our flag on top of his head and build everything off of that? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I told you that.
But Joey, where are you, by the way? Do you even know? Is that
I'm in a genie bottle, John. I'm waiting to get rubbed out
Does
of
John
here.
really think he's there, like in that background?
Yeah. Which university is that? I recognize that.
Are you a professor there?
Joey, go to that bookstore behind you.
Belgium?
I had a fucking
Drive me
I'm at
crazy.
home in my
I
living
think
room.
that's Belgium.
Well, I don't
Dave, I think that's Belgium.
It's
Beldum. Beldum. You're Beldum. You ever play that?
It's probably Chicago, right? I mean, the guy lives there. He used to work there.
Who knows? Who cares?
Isn't he in Tampa, Joey C?
Yeah, he is in the Florida area.
But he's from Chicago.
Right. Oh, I've heard that a few times. Yeah.
The picture looks like New England somewhere. That's what it looks
Yeah, there's snow in the background,
Yeah.
so it's definitely.
It's Belgium or Vermont.
Well, buckle up, boys, because John is not going to let it go.
No.
Oh god.
I don't know.
That's not Vermont. Joey, where is that? It's
I
driving
don't
me
know
nuts.
where that is. I don't know where the town is. I don't know.
I have the whole fucking picture.
I
John
just found the fucking
That's
place.
not
I don't know.
Vermont, you son of a bitch.
I just
Like,
found the
oh,
place.
damn it.
I think that's Belgium. No?
Yeah. Belgium, yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Hold on a second. Is there something with the architecture or something? Because I don't know buildings that well. I can recognize like maybe Moscow or something. But is there something that looks like it could be fucking anywhere?
Yeah, that does not look like European architecture.
It's
Well,
not
no, the
European,
street sign, yeah, is not
it's not
European.
European traffic lights either.
Right.
It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
them.
The whole fucking
And even Joey's like, yeah, all right, John, it's Belgium. It's Belgium. It's Belgium.
Mr.
John.
Man,
Whatever you
move
want
on.
it to be.
Yeah, all right, John. I'm in Narnia. Whatever you want, John.
I
John
just found the fucking
That's
place.
not
I don't know.
Vermont, you son of
Like Joey goes, I just found the fucking thing. I don't know.
a bitch. Like, oh, damn it.
I think that's Belgium. No?
Yeah, but John, where are you though? That's what I can't figure out. Is that Wrigley Field? Is that Fenway? Where are you, John?
I think
Where are
he's
you
in
in
Yankee
life?
Stadium. Yes. So like the Yankees, they're both in the basement.
John, you just.
I got a
DG
Vince
just
doll
lost
too.
an eyelid.
Wait, Joey just yelled out. He's got a Vince doll out of the blue. Had nothing to do with anything anyone's talking about. Which I love about Joey in this episode.
John, you just.
I got a Vince doll too.
You know what's so funny, Dave? They all keep trashing us.
That was Woody from Toy Story. Why was that a Vince doll?
You'll get it later. Don't worry about it.
All
My,
right,
humor,
gotcha.
my humor's up here, you know?
If you have to explain a joke, it's not funny.
That's called a get homer, Carl. You're going to get that on the drive home.
And yet they're fucking.
They compare me to be the biggest idiot next to you, is what they say. Yep.
What a stat. And a way to bring it up to John, too. The only person dumber than me, John, according to the internet, is you. Congrats.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
Hey, Joey.
What they call me every day.
Joey, Dave worked out a deal with me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Before I brought you in, he said,
"No, I didn't.
Pay me."
You're full of shit. You wouldn't do that.
I did not try to say.
I just want to know if this Randy Marsh guy is the horse guy. If he's related to the horse guy, Randy Marsh and Ronnie Marsh Jr.
The Marshes. You know the Marshes, right?
He's like a spike strip that the cops throw out. Just how the police take any flow or momentum. He just go, hey, what do you know about Randy Marsh, John?
Oh shit!
You guys are fucking killing me here.
I'm gonna fucking.
Joey's the only one not laughing, and he goes, "You guys are killing me over here. I'm dying, I'm busting a gut."
And I think my edible kicked in.
You think?
You think?
Is this what I used to be like when I was drinking?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Well, even Joey's like, you guys are fucking.
Yeah.
You guys are looking bad right now. He goes, was I like this?
Yeah, entertaining. You dumb fuck.
Capable of diving into a funnier place.
Oh yes.
Hey, look. Oh, did I tell you that one, Dave?
Ever heard of Botox? What? I don't need Botox, you son of a bitch.
No, you don't.
Great point.
No, you don't. Stick up for your girl, John.
He said he's not doing any more free super chats this show, and then he pulls this one because it takes a shot at DG, his pal.
He also said he doesn't even read them. And
Correct.
the way it works is on your show, you can have it so you only can see the super chats coming through.
Correct.
And so John was making the point earlier. He's like, yeah, I don't read the free stuff because they're all idiots. And then he finds one about DG. He's like, oh, look at this shit. What an asshole.
What a dick.
Oh, you are. Dave.
In the Dabbleverse, I'm classically handsome, you cocksucker.
Dave, you know, for a 67-year-old man, you look awesome.
What a dick.
Joey, are you in Belgium in that?
Yeah, I'm in Belgium. That's where I'm at.
What the fuck
Jesus
was that?
Christ.
I put him in Belgium.
Can somebody figure out that? Dave, what building is that?
I mean, how do you have a conversation with this person in this condition?
We don't. You move 3 bar stools down.
Yes.
Look, you go to another bar. Forget there's not enough stools to get you away from that.
That's true.
Joey C is in Boston.
Yeah.
That is right outside. That is right outside Boston College.
Yeah.
He has a midget to his upper left side.
Well, if he has a regular screen on, you see it perfect.
Oh, wait.
You know, that's why you gotta look at it.
You weren't such a fucking idiot. Knew how to run a show. Everybody get this bit.
It's a joke, guys. I forgot.
Write us a joke, John, about this.
Hold on.
Yeah. Good luck. It's been 13 years.
Write us a joke about this. You guys want to play a few minutes of the other one where he's pissed at DG and screaming? Yes,
please. Yes.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Did you see it, Shuli? It's down in the Discord.
Yeah, 4601.
We're all down in the Discord.
Time on here. Give me Discord.
Get up your knees, Dave. You're embarrassing yourself.
Hey, while you're pulling that up real quick, just a quick plug. So
Wait till he gets on the air. Let him know how you really
Oh, hold on. Sorry. It started. Give me a second.
You're fucking with my plugs, dudes, payer. This is my
Sorry.
plugs.
Go ahead.
You set me up. So we did the live show in Detroit Friday night. It's on our feed right now, wherever you get podcasts. If you're subscribed, that's great, but you can listen to the whole show. Also, for our Patreon and Supercast members and our YouTube members as well, I put out the entire video of the entire live show with audio from the soundboard. It sounds fantastic. So if anyone's interested in checking that out, that's where you can find it.
Please go check it out. Yes, go support Carl, the godfather of all this shit. Now, this is just a quick clip of when he found out DG was on the air with us.
No.
This is his reaction.
Fucking asshole, man. What a fucking asshole.
Why don't you wait till he gets on the air and let him know how you really feel?
Whoa.
Don't trash your apartment.
It's not an apartment.
Oh.
No, Ski Mask is the voice of reason.
Oh my God,
What did that happen?
Ski Mask was killing him on that show. It was really funny. Read these, boys. I'm gonna grab the message.
Hot Body 1330, $5. Neither will get mad. They're herbs. THEY apostrophe TRE. Nelson S. $4.99. John becoming person of interest to NSA will be the first time anyone has been interested in him.
That's a good one. Joey C. Tan Mom. First date. Go. Hello. What's your name? Don't worry about my name. Just get in the trunk. All right. There you go. There's your first date. As the saying goes, those who can't do teach. Nelson S. Thank you for
Hashtag ha.
Warning, haha, history voids warranty on all Kindle devices. You're on your own if you got.
Yeah, make it a virus if you don't.
Oh my God, that is a great poll, Brian.
Oh yes,
that's great. Haha, history. Get the audiobook version now. 200% funnier with Mike Morse explaining the drawings and the jokes.
I should do a whole episode of just going through that piece of shit. I mean,
we have one of the authors on tomorrow. With us.
Neil Berliner on tomorrow. BS
Neil
show.
Berliner, the roast writer, Neil Berliner. John is either going to be in the Navy with Lady Di or puking all his blood up before March. This event will never happen. I mean, look, that's a whole nother bet.
I said that on the Creep Off today with video. I go, can we do like a side bet whether this is actually going to happen or not? I'm rooting for it to happen. Don't get me wrong.
So am I. But I'm
50-50, right?
You know, I'm a smart gambler. You know, the odds are not in your favor. Stuttering John uses a Magna Dabble display. Magna Dabble. Has anyone thanked John yet for letting Jackie tell his own joke after all he's done for him? Thank you, Dang Lizard. Ron Melendez. Good day, gentlemen, and Mike. Glad to see my SS icon thoroughly flummoxed John and brought a few laughs. No offense, Shuli. None taken.
Yeah.
It's not offensive at all to Shuli. What do you mean?
Shuli's Jewish. He can't help it. And I don't mean that as a joke.
There's $4.
I always think it's a joke, but then he says it's not. Change profile to the pic. Stuttering John sold to Vice. All right, Ray.
That's good.
Did John go to Kirk Douglas's speech coach? Thank you, Count Connor. Haha, Hindenburg author sues Led Zeppelin for royalties.
Dave Jaffler.
Who would have thought Joey C would make such a great straight man? I'm telling you.
The voice of reason on that show was insane.
It was a whole new side of Joey C on that episode.
I get a kick out of him.
Well, we didn't even get to when he gets Joey's wife on and he was being so disrespectful to her.
That's not like John.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are you a third input? He came up with a new word, input.
Input.
But it goes back to what Howard always said. John tries to be Howard. When he tries to be funny, he does Howard shtick, but he lacks the charm to pull it off, so it's just offensive.
It's just a creepy dude fucking being rude with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And when he is funny is when he's not trying to be funny. Right. William B., thank you for being here yet again and a member. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. Again, just to remind everybody, you are in charge of starting this stream. You hit a red button that says go.
Oh my God. That was on. I thought you fucked it up.
No. This is how his show started. Which means he hit it, walked away, and now is walking back. Mm-hmm. Hope we don't get it
a lot lately. It's very fun.
I hope we don't get a copyright strike for this tune.
Or a good taste strike.
That was my favorite thing he did this week, I think, was he claimed a show got taken down.
You can keep going. You don't have to stop it.
Yeah, that's true. The show got taken down because of his Adam Googly Eyes song parody that he played on his
really? Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. which we have a music
Okay.
episode. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
All right. There we go.
Who got his shirt back?
All right. Okay.
Okay. I just blew up the couch.
I'm winded from walking from one side of the room to the other, and I'll fight all of you.
Who does this? Who
That
does
place is
this?
Such a fucking mess. Remember when he first? So that's his apartment, right in LA.
Yeah.
When he first moved in over there, a guy would said, "I'll give you $100 to just turn the camera around." He goes, "Oh no, you wouldn't want to see it. It's a mess. Like you just moved in, man. What are you doing? Just chucking beer cans and bottles all over the place."
Oh, it's like a 19-year-old when you have your first place. You know,
Yep.
you just like throw shit all over it. Wow.
You know, there's a fucking pyramid of beer cans, like in Smokey and the Bandit. It's like they're all stacked up.
Oh, and that hit something. That
Yeah, well,
there was
it,
all
hit a
the
trash can. It didn't hit a trash can. I
No.
can tell you that.
Yeah, but there
They
was some
probably hit
metal.
one of
it
those
hit.
boxes.
No, I
Or
think it
one
hit some cans that were also on the floor.
I'm picking one of the cats. I think that guy he got it out of the food or something.
We'll just blank them. You're done. Goodbye. Single mother of 5. Thanks for the 2. Wow, John, how are you always a victim? Am I not? Am I not?
Exactly.
Was it? Whose comedy gigs got canceled? Lady K's in Detroit. He's allegedly sold out.
Why are you doing? We were saying this. Why are you doing allegedly and air quotes?
You would say he's sold out if it was alleged.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, this is. I mean, listen. It'd be like faking the moon landing if I was going to pretend that I sold out. There's so many witnesses. It would be really tough for me to make that up just to fool John.
Yeah. Stein's going to go on his show going, they didn't sell out, John. You just know that.
My gigs got canceled, and I was sold out on a Friday night in Corpus Christi.
Sold
out. You assholes got him to cancel it.
Yes, it is Mr. Blue Sky.
Mm.
No, he's not. We are. And also, I just want to mention that I think this is another acting demo reel that he's doing here today, in my opinion.
This was the violence
Hit the
against
like button,
women.
you fucking cowards.
Yes, this is the violence against women story he's telling, and
Now, guys, you guys know comedy club owners better than I do. So I know the people that I know. And I know that they would never, ever set the precedent of canceling a comic because of some type of weird threat that doesn't mean anything.
No.
Because then you can have every comic get canceled that easily as soon as people know that. Is there any chance in hell that this show got canceled because somebody threatened violence against women?
No, such a vague threat too. It's not even like we'll blow up the club or we'll do something. It's
And
like, no,
it's sold out. There's no way a club owner.
Whoever that guy was, he was going to punch his wife either way that night. We can all agree on that.
Right.
You remember when Ari Shaffir did those Kobe jokes after Kobe died, right? And he was on the shit list of everybody, and he was doing a spot. He wasn't doing his own shows, just a spot, just a set. I think at Eastville, or no, I don't even know that he was on the show. They just called and said they phoned in a bomb threat to the club, and they were like, "Okay, people are freaking out all over the internet about this. Let's take this seriously and cancel the show just to be on the safe side." That being said, the biggest piece of shit club owner in the world has a sold out room on a Friday night. It don't matter what. It better be people literally saying at this time we're coming in with X, Y, and Z and doing this. They're not canceling any show that's sold out. They're just not.
I've told this story before, and I don't know if I've done it on this show or not. But Dave Smith came to the comedy club in Rochester last year, and Antifa was there. There's a good 40 people outside protesting. The local news showed up because they're saying that it was anti-Semitic. Meanwhile, Dave Smith's Jewish, and so were the other two comics on the bill. So it was kind of silly. But I mean, even the comedy club here was just like, "There's no way we're going to cancel this guy because these lunatics want us to." That's the worst thing you can do.
Right. What you do is you get more security. You get a couple extra security just in case something.
Sure.
And guess what?
Dave is Jewish.
Dave is Jewish. Let's get him, everybody.
Oh, I shook his hand. Holy
I know. Go wash it off.
Sorry.
And I got news for you. There's no club promoter on earth that'd be like, no, don't let the news come down here. Unless,
Right.
You know, unless the story's about them stealing money from people, they're totally fine with the
Which
news.
it usually is. That's why they want this kind of story.
Right.
Just like Alameda and all of these assholes continue to try and get me canceled, and the shit where did it with a swastika.
Oh, stop it.
I am the victim.
2 days ago,
I thought
he
you
didn't
were the walrus, motherfucker.
wait. A day ago, he didn't bring this. He didn't start this war. It was brought to him. Now he's the victim.
Yeah, but it doesn't bother him. None of this bothers him.
No,
of course not. He doesn't care.
Who cares?
Who cares?
When you're a victim, though, something bad should happen to you, right? Like there aren't a lot of victims who had nothing bad happen to them. I don't think.
No.
And you know, the worst things that happen to him are caused by him, not by any one of us. We're just busting his balls.
Sesmas, I don't draw first blood. I let somebody else do it.
Like every victim.
Right.
Eric Reinhold, thanks for $2. I told you 2 days ago you would bash Deej in 4 days. Hold on.
It's like a math problem. If John leaves Chicago.
First of all, as much as I'm talking about how wrong it was that he did the show, I could still be friends with Dave. It's just that he makes poor choices.
Listen, this is way before he gets into this stuff. By the time this is over, he ain't friends with him. Trust me.
Friendship is important to me. It is. Always has been.
I always wanted a friend.
Well, it's odd that it's important to him since he's fucked up so many, and so many people who were quote unquote friends turn on him. So I kind of don't believe that friendship's important to him. I think finding somebody that agrees and enables him is the most important thing to him, not friendship.
Even the beloved chatter, Nikki B. I did all I can, all I could to help her pay for her husband's
Pretty girl.
chemo.
Pretty girl.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Can I just say, I know through a source and another source that she has asked him multiple times to never mention her name again. And yet, here we are.
Because I'm a friend. This Dabbleverse is not fucking friendly. But she betrayed me too.
Right. She betrayed him. Typical. Just like a woman with a husband dying of cancer. You know, they all stab you in the back.
People. Yep, sounds like he turned on me. Chris Calcis, may you rest in peace, a good buddy of mine. We've known since fucking.
He faked his own death to get away from me.
He said to me, everyone's a dick. Everybody's a dick.
What a heartwarming story.
You know what?
Wow.
Maybe he's right.
Maybe he's
right. Everybody just fucking, it's amazing.
14th friend stabbed me in the back. Shame on me. Shame on me.
A sociopath like Vince does not know the difference between right and wrong. That's what a sociopath is. And I'm not saying Dave's a sociopath, but you have to understand how your actions are going to affect another person.
Oh, do you, John? Do you have to understand that? Because it'd be great if you understood that, you know. Wouldn't do a 4.5 hour shit-faced stream if you understood that.
I hate to see women when they get hurt like this.
Also, I think he's saying that maybe he's a bit of a sociopath. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading between the lines a little here.
Yeah.
We're into the projection portion of the show.
Yes, correct.
I mean, that's and that is on my mind all the time.
Is it?
Because I know.
Oh, and the difference between right or wrong, according to Nelson, that's a psychopath that doesn't know the difference between right or wrong. Right. And yeah, Eric Ann saying that he's wrong. John is a sociopath. Right.
That if I do something or say something really horribly, much like in You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan, when finally,
What the fuck is he talking about? Really?
Which I gave 3.5 stars to.
I mean, what grown man has ever quoted "You've Got Mail" with Meg Ryan? And you don't say Tom Hanks, you go Meg Ryan.
No, she was the intellectual in that one. She had
Girl
the
power
insights.
with John.
Yeah.
Me and the gals were watching "You've Got Mail" again the other day.
it feels good in the moment, but at the end, it doesn't. You feel bad.
Tell him, pretty girl.
Cheer up, girl.
And I'm guilty of that. All right, I'm going to call you HB. Thanks for $5, John.
Even saying hot body 1330 is too much. Too much for him. He goes, I'm just going to call you HB.
Next week, I'm just going to call you H.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lazy and then there's John.
One does the same thing. Maybe start looking in with it. Might be you. Just an adult talk. Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Uh-oh. How dare you bring up a point?
Too many friends. Loyal friends. I have friends.
Oh, hold on. I haven't seen this yet. Is he going to bring up the guys at the pub that he's been hanging out with for 13 years? Coming up?
I think he's going to bring up the Long Island crew.
Well, that's also the funniest thing.
Yeah.
He loves to bring up people he went to school with who don't have to deal with them on a daily, weekly, monthly, annual basis like everyone else. So it's easy to be like, hey, I haven't seen you in 3 years. Let's get together for a drink.
Well, why do you think they're so loyal? They're not involved with anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Up at the airport. That'll fucking go to bat for me.
Did he say he has friends that'll pick him up at the airport?
Yeah. Those are called
he didn't say
Ubers.
that, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Loyal friends. I have friends that will pick me up at the airport.
All right, I will say
Why would you
this.
want to bother people? Why would you want to bother people to pick you up?
I will say this, though. He lives in L.A. I don't have a friend in the world that I would pick up from the airport in L.A. So that is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick up my mom from the airport in L.A. Fuck that place.
Well, he might be saying from New York that people will pick him up if he goes to New York, which is
Maybe, yeah,
also
probably.
annoying. But yeah, but also as Bob said, this is a man who says he's rich. You really need somebody to pick you up at the airport?
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And in this day and age, you either rent a car or you get an Uber and you don't bother people.
That'll fucking go to bat for me.
Oh, I got a funny story.
Yeah.
Now that John's mad at me, I might as well tell you guys this. He called me up. He called me up on the phone, and he had just gotten back to LA. I can't remember why he called me on the phone. I don't remember what the reason was. But we're chatting on the phone, and he gets back to his apartment, and he goes, "Hold on, Carl. Holy shit. My car was stolen. And this is a gated community." Now, what he means is he lives in a shitty area where they have to put a gate around the apartment complex.
Right.
Because of, keep the riffraff out.
Sure.
So he goes, "This is a gated community, and my car got stolen. It's gone." Oh, you know what? I think I drove it to the airport.
Oh
shit.
God.
So he had driven to the airport. When he got back to LA, he forgot his car was parked there and took an Uber or a taxi back home and then went, "Where's my car?" And I got to hear it in real time with him. Like, what an
that's
idiot.
beautiful.
I mean, there is no off switch. Like, it's not a bit. It's not an act. This is the real deal. Now he's got to get an Uber or a cab back to the airport to go get his car.
Yep. Oh. That was an $80 mistake right there.
Yeah. Can I get a Menser discount?
I swear to Christ, he dives into those beer cans like Scrooge McDuck, $4.99. He sounds like he stores water in his cheeks. A lot of it, Tony. A lot of it. Nasty Al, I'm teaching my son how to be a gentleman, respectful, nice, and appreciative. So I show him Stuttering John shows and say, don't do that. Don't do anything close. Just the opposite. You're a good pops.
That's it.
You're a good pops, Nasty Al. Stuttering John's furniture will be a social commentary art installation made out of Coors cans. That's why it's taking so long. All right.
Oh, man.
Off topic. KB is slowly morphing into Lord Voldemort. The sound is great on the Detroit show. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I bet everyone got their posters too.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you about the posters? The posters are fucking awesome. Troy Smith did a Sergeant Pepper's
Thanks for rubbing it in, Carl.
Nice.
Takeoff, and there's so many references in there. People love it when they get a poster, with the VIP package. They love that. You can sign them and stuff, take photos.
Some expect it. They expect it.
You know what they love more? Hating a Jew about posters. They love that
now we
more.
got to bring the J card. Pull the J card
I'm
over
a
here.
victim. I'm a victim.
And I don't mean that as a joke.
I don't mean that as a joke. The swastika is John's. I just found out Obama had my wiretap in Trump's Tower victim move.
Yes, of course.
Tupac Shakur estate sues hip hop author.
That tracks.
What's worse, easy for you to say or history?
It's available Amazon.com. Everybody,
make that decision yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Pick it up. No friends that will employ him, though. Ray ping me. Yes, that is a good point. Hey, Carl, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? I guess art was intimidating, or life was imitating art on that one.
Yeah, really.
But, hey, wait a minute. He does say that he has a lot of big-time comedian friends, right?
Yes.
They can easily take him on the road.
Of
for
course.
$5,000.
Oh, remember he was trying to do shows with Hal Sparks all those times. He kept bringing it up on his show. And I was like, I don't know. And then they finally got a show booked and they had to cancel it because stupid John booked himself like right nearby, like that same week or something.
Goodstein just did that to him when he tried to advise him. He goes, I'll come out and I'll hit you up. And Goodstein goes, yeah, I'll let you know about the hotel because it's pretty crazy right now getting a hotel.
We have a very solid friendship base. Unfortunately, Jiggs' mom died when I was in New York.
What are you bringing that up?
To her.
Because it's an example of what a great guy he is. His mom's death. Watch.
To her, we all went to her wake and all went to her funeral.
Wow. I went to a friend's mom's wake and funeral. Where's my award?
That shows what kind of friend
I am. All my buddies.
So my brother's suit.
I think does he start naming his friends, I think?
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
That's how we roll.
Because I saw somebody put a post up where he goes, listening to John name all his friends, it reminded me of one thing, and it was a picture of Dick Tracy, the Warren Beatty movie with all looking like all the
and prune face.
Yeah.
Just because these people, Dave, I just met for the first time 2 months ago. Now, you think I'm going to put him in the category as Danny and Mikey, my buddies?
All right, can I point this out real quick?
Sure.
I don't talk about the friends that I have very often because I think it's a weird thing for adult men to talk about. But I've also never met a friend through an Instagram DM. Now, granted, I'm not a hot chick, so, that kind of tracks right there. But I love that he met DG because DG reached out to him through, like, Instagram or something.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's like, why don't you just make friends the normal way, through normal human interaction like the rest of us?
Yeah. I met my buddy Iso gaming on Twitch. Be normal like the rest of us.
Yeah, that's right.
What an idiot. May I get a cherry pie drop, please, Dave Daffler?
Get my cherry pie. I can't. I'm not gonna do it.
Sweet cherry pie.
We have a whole package of just him singing and stuff from last week too. There's so much stuff.
Oh, I did that. Yeah, I was on the Drew and Mike show. This is also up on our Patreon, but it's also on the Drew and Mike show. I was in studio with them last week, and I did a whole John music special. I played all this. We pulling out the guitar and making up songs. And Mike, you might not be long for the Shuli Network if they can get John over there.
Oh, fuck. Honestly, Carl, have you ever heard a more out of tune, horrible sounding guitar than that thing? I mean,
I was trying to figure out if the guitar was out of tune or he doesn't know how to play chords or maybe both.
But just the sound of it, it just sounds like there's a hole in the back of it, and like the music, the notes aren't coming through. I've never heard a guitar like that.
He started playing it the other day, and he goes, I got a Stratocaster, too. As if it's like apologizing for how shitty his guitar is or something. It's so funny. But yeah, he made up a song about KB and I think Adam from MLC, and they were both the exact same melody, the exact same chord progression, a 1-4-5, by the way. Not that impressive, I have to tell you, as far as coming up with stuff. But yeah, that was a fun music special we did.
Dude, you played a 1-4-5. What a douche, man.
I mean, Cherry Pie might be 1-4-5 too. Now I think about it.
You can do a good. You could do a good song 1-4-5, but
sure, a lot of good songs. The sweater song.
You guys could.
The list goes on.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. Maybe some of the pub guys I will.
Oh, I knew it. I called it.
Of course.
I called it the pub guys.
Pub guys.
Well, I mean, the list is only so long, Carl, before he's got to start pulling in the pub.
Guys he went to high school with, and the guys at the pub.
Right. Yeah. He got to
and
Danny.
people that can't leave that place because they are alcoholics and they need the alcohol, so they put up with it.
Right, but the OG friends that he named 2 people, Mikey and Danny. That's it.
Yeah.
And this is a guy who spent 15 years on the Howard Stern Show and then 10 years on the Tonight Show, where you could meet thousands of celebrities, right? Am I exaggerating on that?
The networking possibilities are endless.
and not even the celebrities, it's the writer's room. I mean, that's where you make your friendships and your bonding, because you're there every day writing stuff, and then they go off, and I'm sure a lot of them are doing great things. And if they had any inclination that he had any talent, he would be able to, work.
I mean, Steve Grillo even his friend anymore? I don't even think Steve Grillo hangs out with this guy anymore.
I mean,
we're gonna lose every connection.
I haven't gotten confirmation from Steve Grillo, but I have heard rumblings that Steve Grillo's on the no contact list from John's end.
Yeah.
So that I've heard. I don't know. So I'm afraid to ask him, because I think he's going to go into that James Gandolfini story.
Then he also loves to say the only reason why he's not friends with all the guys from the Howard Stern Show is because they're not allowed to be his friend. As if that's something that's legal in America. Your employer can tell you who to be friends with. That's not a thing that exists. It would be very illegal to do that.
Yeah, it's not Scientology. It's the Stern Show. You know what I mean?
Also, he's talking to Doug Goodstein about how he's going to Ronnie's wedding. So how does that work out?
Exactly. Isn't it weird that it's just you?
Yeah, you're the only one not invited.
You're the only one that they put edicts out over. Just you, John.
Joey, thanks for the 2. He's playing dumb. He knows exactly what he's doing. I could see that. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I didn't think so until you said that.
Forget how this all started. I'm doing a Sam Kinison tribute. And he puts a fucking dues payer in the fucking tribute video that he put together.
You're kidding.
I mean, he was less upset about the trans orgy clip that Phantom Dennis put in that video for him. That didn't bother him. This, me, Mike, and Bob doing this, I mean, it's rocked his world. It's unbelievable.
that alone was a red flag for me. And then he blathers.
Oh, this is great. Now we're gonna go into this whole fucking thing. No, he's gonna read this. He's gonna go into how you ran away, and
no, he's gonna go into that wasn't part of the agreement. The agreement was I can't even show up. But again, if I'm this unoriginal, unfunny, non-comic, non-writer, less intelligent than you, what are you running from? You can mop the floor with me. Let's go.
Yeah. But he'll end it with you running. Watch. He'll play the tape again. He'll play the tape again.
Oh, it's so true. Anytime anyone accuses him of running from me, he goes, "You want me to play the tape again?"
Really? Really?
Oh, God. I don't care. You pay me $10. You never say he ran away again. You're a coward. Kids were okay. No. Goodbye.
Here we go. Goodbye.
I blocked you, but you paid $10.
What's the price on your children, John? About $10.
$10. If it was $9.99, fucking be out.
Well, I think he said I'd block you, but you paid $10.
Yeah,
right.
That's what he said. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Discount
Discount Don Jameson. What's up?
Bob was right. John did end up playing the hotel video, but I cut it out.
He did.
He did.
Good call, Bob.
Yeah.
So that's a joke, Dave.
Why are you yelling at Dave about jokes? Dave's not a comedian. Dave's not making jokes. There's our buddy BR Longhorn. Sounds like Howard with you. No one would know you. You are loyal if they do what they say. Why not be a friend and let them make money? No one cares. IMDb. He won't read it.
He's trying to sound it out.
Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, he's texting.
All right. Dave said he was off on the money. So I take everything I said back.
What is he talking about? He was off on the money. Discount Don.
Sorry, Shuli, what was that?
He said Dave texted him that he was off on the money, and John is apologizing. What did John say that he's apologizing for? Do you know?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I've been cutting so much tape up yesterday, I feel like a POW. This is what I'm going to tell you over and over again if you're a prisoner.
Get back to work. No more talking.
So he didn't betray me for 200. He betrayed me for 150.
Oh, he got the price wrong. He thought we paid DG 200. We only paid him.
Well, Bob just betrayed his children, or John just betrayed his children for $10.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry.
Goal!
That was somebody hitting the hurdles during the hurdle race.
It's been a long day.
I understand.
Holy shit. Thanks for $1. Sounds like Howard with you. No one would know you. You're loyal. They do what you say. Why not be a friend and make money? No one cares. First of all, Howard drew first blood.
Oh my god! By hiring you?
Yeah. How did he not bleed to death already?
I didn't draw first blood.
Fucking Hambo.
Yeah.
Howard did. End of story.
End of story. That's his whole rebuttal to the thing. Howard drew first blood. End of story. Moving on. Thanks for the $5.
Carl Shovelteeth. Love the name. He was paid $150 by Vince, not $200.
Actually, that's not true. I paid him, and then Vince paid me back. So there you go.
Right.
So he even took money from me, John.
The $150.
Like someone else I know with a hypocrisy police shirt on who took money from me to come on my network.
That's all it takes to betray me. You are correct. Mason in Portland. Imagine crying over a guy. Mason in Portland. 3 months ago. It's not over the guy.
It's not over a guy.
That's not.
It's the principle of it. That's what I'm crying over.
That's not what the emotional thing was. It was about what they have done to me and my family and my livelihood.
Notice how he always starts with him first.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Notice
So
that?
wait, what did DG do to his family and his livelihood?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know?
I'm still trying to figure out what we did.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. And that's why I will.
If he wants to see magic, I will try to get him booked. If I can do that, I could be the greatest agent ever.
God.
You might want to hold off on that. He's just announcing his lawsuit against you.
That's what it's about. And that's why I will be suing Bob Levy. Let's see. Oh, this is the other show.
Imagine this, okay? Sure. You're the 0-16 Lions. And you look at your playbook and you go, next year we're running the same plays. You know, John has the same playbook year after year after year. He threatens lawsuits. He threatens this. He threatens that. It never ever works. And he goes, yeah, we got to run that play. That was a sweet one.
Let's bring it back. Right?
This time.
What an idiot. I swear to God. And then the other day he was admitting that he was saying shit to scare me. And it never works, but he still keeps trying to do it. He's just like, he brought up this one the other day. We played it at the live show. He goes, oh, and guess who I talked to the other day on the phone? Carl's brother. he had some interesting things to say. He's got some interesting things to say. I'm like, John, I know my brother way better than you do. Do you think I'm scared of you talking to my brother?
Who does he think your brother is? Vinny Paulino?
Vinny doing a voice.
Hey, it's Carl's brother.
but he pulls this shit. I mean, there's got to be a cycle to it. It lines up with the moon or something. He pulls this shit on a regular basis, where he tries to get me scared, and then he tries to say he's going to sue people. And he tries to. It's just like no one believes any of this, John. It all goes away.
And he does the world famous dry snitching, where he goes, "The thing I know about him, I'm not even going to bring it up."
Yeah, it's so bad. If I were to bring it up, it would ruin his life. So I'm not even going to do that.
Forget it. I'm too nice.
I will tweet at this organization that I think could ruin their lives. I don't know why that's possible, but I'll try to get their careers ruined with that.
Right.
Oh, that was the thing he said. So someone brought up to John, because this is the thing that I got really pissed off with John about, is that he reached out to Patreon saying that because I had a connection between Patreon and Discord, and because there were naughty words in Discord, that I was going against the terms of Patreon. I should get my Patreon taken down.
Correct.
So I had to actually unlink the two accounts because those poor people at Patreon went through and they had to go through all these hours and hours of reading everything in our Discord through all the different channels. And they're like, yeah, we did find some things. I said, okay, fine. I'll unlink the accounts. It's fine. Whatever. So then someone brings that up to John. He goes, the reason why Carl's mad at you is because you did this thing. And John goes, nope, I just said I did that just to scare him. Just to fuck with it. It's like, well, first off, no, you did do that because I got contacted by Patreon and they had to go through all that. And I had to unlink it. And you bragged about it a million times. But now he's acting like he just does stuff to scare me or intimidate me. And that never works. So
no. And we saw in his email when he doxed himself that he was reaching out to Patreon for this specific reason.
And Reddit. We saw that he was reaching out to Reddit to get things taken down or get subreddits deleted.
The biggest hate site on the planet, unless it's got something that can make fun of me or Carl, then John's cool with it.
It did. See, okay, I don't know what show this is. Yeah, you know what? Let me.
You're on the balcony.
And then I'll do this. Then I gotta get out of here. I gotta get my flu box. I mean,
ugh. What is this? Everything sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Certain shit. I don't agree with how they fuck with John, and I said,
okay, so. Can somebody tell me who show this is?
No.
Then Dave does the rounds on this one too.
And Shuli texted me and said, okay, come on, we're still on. So I went on and, went on and kind of shot the shit a bit. I'm, to some degree a fan of those guys. Certain shit, I don't agree with how they fuck with John, and I said that. I'm like, hey man, I think you guys are a little bit harsh on him, and I think it's gotten crazy.
A little bit harsh on me, Dave. A little bit harsh.
John, remember, you don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
He forgets when he starts yelling and spitting at the screen.
Don't forget it doesn't affect you and you don't care. Let's keep that in mind too, buddy.
Really? Trying to get me to post a swastika.
Again, for the 9 millionth time. We did not try. You posted it. It was successful.
You looked at a graphic, said, I want this on my show.
Right. You sat there, you looked at it, you went, looks good to me.
And you would think he was trying to raise money for charity, and then we swooped in and got him canceled. No, he was trying to goof on Anthony Cumia, and he got had again, like he always does.
Well, and also, here's a funny thing that you look at it. There's only 21 people watching this broadcast. So 21 people knew of this. John is now putting this on his show to make sure that
30 people know.
Plus the thousands that are going to see this clip being circulated through Reddit. Right. I mean, you just put a giant spotlight on this yourself.
Really? A little bit harsh. Thank you. I rest my case. That's all I need.
That's it. At the end of the day, and John can get mad at this all he wants, but DG Reddit hates him for this. He has no organization or any, he just scrolls the Reddit page and plays whatever.
Reddit hates him. I hate him for this. This is not good content. Watching an old man scroll through a website is not good content.
Been on here twice. You better hope Brennan doesn't figure out screen sharing anytime soon. Today, and the first time was for free. This time,
okay. Now I will dissect. This is going to be fun. Now I dissect the hypocrisy.
Again with hypocrisy.
Of so many things. I will have to pause on so many occasions.
Like, did he mean pause himself or the footage?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes.
Who knows?
I will be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And now slow mo.
Okay. So here we go. Now, Dave claims he didn't trash me. Now,
Pretty girl, right, Bob?
He's the prettiest girl in town.
You know, at the end of the day, and John can get mad at this all he wants, but DG has been on here twice. And don't worry, he gets mad at this.
And the first time was for free. This time we offered him money, which is the deal. If he's going to come on this network, we'll take care of him for it.
this network, he really thinks. You know what? It's dues illusional.
Oh, workshop that one.
Dues illusional. You might want to put a pot of coffee on and work that out before you bring it to the stage. It ain't ready.
He's delusional. A network. When he comes on this network,
Do's Your Illusion 1 and 2. Great albums.
You don't have a network. You have a channel. Shut up. And you stole that fucking logo on that T-ball hat from Suzuki. Bob is confused. Fucking
what?
Look at Vince hiding the poor man's wig.
This is his stream sniping. He pauses and then makes jokes about everybody's appearance.
All right.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen this. What are the chances he thinks that's me? That Zen is me.
Wait a minute. I think that happens.
Look at Vince hiding the poor man's wig, and then this fucking, I don't know, this looks like a mugshot with the guy with the blue hat.
Oh.
And there's
It's a good one. Looks like a mugshot.
I've actually never seen a mugshot where the guy was wearing a ball cap, but sure.
With a microphone.
Next to that mugshot is my life partner, Dave.
Don't.
Oh, boom. I'm going to repeat this without interruption. Kevin and I laughed about this today.
I bet he interrupts it.
At the end of the day, and John can get mad at this all he wants, but DG has been on here twice today, and the first time was for free. This time we offered him money, which is the deal. If he's going to come on this network, we'll take care of him for it. You should let these people eat. Don't.
Okay. Now, here is the
Smug John. Here it comes.
We should let these people eat, right? Right, Deuce Bear?
That's right.
What about the producer? Yeah.
What about people with food insecurities?
If that holds true, explain all the shows that you would goof on or get mad at Bob for doing Kevin's show.
What?
You want me to pull the clips? There are tons.
You have never pulled a clip in your life, John. Not at K-Rock, not on the internet, not on your show.
Well, maybe just asking you. Wouldn't you like me to do it?
Yes, pull the clip, please. Get
Thank you for most.
Thank you, Geek Chorus. Do something.
Tons of them.
Hey, Delco Chris gifting 10. Let's go.
I swallow cum.
Thank me.
Zealous, thanks for the two. He's. I don't know why you got to do his show. I don't know why you got to do his show. Oh, you don't want him to eat? Hypocrite.
What?
Yeah, he's now made this scenario in his mind that I told you all the time to stop doing Kevin's show.
But
That
you
I
never
was
did.
not- I was not okay with you doing Kevin's show. I was the only one okay with it. Everyone else.
Let's go back to the table. It's so easy.
That was a good point you made, John.
It's so easy
to fall in love.
Hey, Dabbler Clue game. Dang Lizard just gave me an idea. It was Shuli with a swastika at the observatory.
Don't start, because he started his little song parody here. It's so easy to fool. He can't. He's trying to figure out Shuli, but there's only one.
The greatest revelation that has been made since John's return was made by Carl on one of his episodes where John is the real life Chip Chipperson. It is. I cannot not
They had a still picture of me up there. I think he was with Tukey and Cardiff. And they're like, let's just goof on this guy, you know. And Jack goes, okay, hold on, wait, hold on, give me a second. No, hold on. It's like exactly what Chip does to rip on people who cannot come up with a joke off the cuff. It was amazing.
Oh my god! And I cannot unsee or unhear
Home run, call me a home run.
Home run. Fuck yeah! All right, let's get to the song parody.
It's so easy to goof on.
Shuli?
He failed. This is unbelievable.
Oh my god!
Wait, he goes,
I'm sorry. Back at Isaac.
Yeah, you got to see it in its entirety. Hold on.
It's so easy.
It's not.
It's so easy to goof on. I don't know. Here we go. The dues pay. I don't know. Back to the tape.
Oh my god!
I'm
not married to it, but we got.
Hold on. That is the greatest clip ever because the lyrics are literally, it's so easy to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I added
amazing.
fool the dues payer. That's what I brought into this project.
Oh man, it's so easy to fool that douche. That's all you had to say.
Right. Let me see what rhymes with Shuli.
That Jew. I mean, listen.
Tabbouleh. Don't be greedy like that because.
Don't be greedy. Oh, dues payer. I got news for you. Your ex-producer.
He's always got news, this
You were
fucking
paying
guy.
him
You ever
like
notice
$90
that?
an hour.
That's more than you pay PG. I'll tell you that.
That's why he left. Don't be greedy. You are a walking, talking, hack hypocrite.
We're in the projection phase again, ladies and gentlemen.
Learn to use a tissue. So.
Oh,
that's something.
Well, at least he's not using the towel, the bath towel.
Oh, it takes me seconds to point out your hypocrisy. Look at this panel of losers.
It does take him seconds.
All right. Well,
I will say 387 is a number of seconds. Yes.
And he goes, look at these losers, and then wipes snot off with his bare hand. I mean, you cannot write shit like that. Look at this.
Oh, it takes me seconds to point out your hypocrisy. Look at this panel of losers. This is the wall of shame.
That's when people turn on. Yeah, and he just had a tissue in his hand, Mike. That's so true.
In John's defense, there are a couple of losers up on that screen. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, Carl, you're not.
Good point.
You're not
Thank you.
Shout out to Vinny and DG. On you, John. That's when.
Oh, really, Deuce Bay? Is that why your ex-producer came out and started trashing you for not paying him? I'll proceed. It's too easy.
And they blow up the spot on you. And, you know, if you want to change that.
Now, Deuce Payer just did 25 seconds. Did Dave say anything in my defense? No. You know why? Because Dave's in agreement of this.
Or he's just waiting for me to stop talking so he can say something, John.
This is the thing with John. Not only can you not say anything negative about him, even when you're pointing out very obvious things, you also have to defend every single thing anyone else says about him at all times. He's mad at me for not going after you guys for the fucking swastika thing. I'm like, it has nothing to do with me. I don't have to report on that.
Unbelievable.
And your wife, where's her outrage in all of this?
I can't believe Dave didn't stop the tape, even though it was live, so he could defend me.
Trash you passive aggressively trash me right there.
Jesus.
I don't mean to cut you off, Shuli. Not my intention to blow up the spot at all. It just was a matter of at some point you're like, okay, you know, we've had a
problem. Is that
exactly.
Exactly. Look at you, Dave, agreeing with them. What's my problem?
How much time you got?
And yet he says he didn't trash me. Okay.
Again, he hasn't trashed John.
So let's play that back a little bit. Now listen to what Dave agrees to that they say.
Absolutely not my intention to blow up the spot at all. It just was a matter of at some point you're like, okay, you know, we've had a
problem. Is that
exactly.
He expects to be paid as a guest.
Right.
He expects to be paid.
Now, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Nice, Dave. You're really championing. You're championing me.
Yeah, you shouldn't be championing.
Yeah, don't champion him.
You're behind me. Look at that.
He's easy to be friends with, this guy. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what Bob asked him. He's just like, don't you find this is so much fucking work, dude?
Yes.
Don't
I couldn't deal with this.
You're another fucking whore for some kind of fame.
He's looking
and
for
that's
something
what
to
you
throw.
get now.
That
Dabbleverse
could be true.
fame, which is really not
Oh
fame.
no.
He found his napkins on the floor.
Yay.
A loser world.
My snot's running red today. You don't want to piss me off.
And you're in it. Only because of me.
Oh, wait.
He wipes his nose with a tissue and then wipes it with his finger afterwards.
But listen. Well, you got to make sure you get it all. What better way than to feel?
Dabbleverse fame, which is really.
Hold on. This is he breaks down DG. Watch.
As he's calling us losers.
Right.
You're another fucking whore for some kind of fame, and that's what you're getting now.
It's on the floor.
Dabbleverse fame, which is really not fame. It's a loser world. And you're
the
in
center of.
only because of me.
Right, because it's a loser world. You're in it only because of me.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the goat of all of this, and it's a bunch of losers. Like, okay, well, that's not good.
The gloat, greatest loser of all
Loser
time.
He's the gloat.
You're the gloat, baby. That's how you come up with a nickname, fuckface. And nobody in the chat wrote that either.
That's great.
Because I let you be in it.
Or doing stuff on his show, and yet you're not getting paid for it. What does that tell you about?
Oh, here you got a Barrett passive aggressive number 2 or 3 now. Oh, yeah. Now Dave is going to go, well, you're not. Dave.
He's just going to go, well, you're not. That's what he's going to say. You know that for sure.
We discussed payment on some of this fucking.
Uh-oh.
This angers me.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
We discussed
Slowly I turn.
what we were going to do. And you know what I'm going to do tomorrow, Dave? I'm going to show your Instagrams.
Because that's what friends do, right?
Yeah. Everything you said to me. We'll work out payment when we get it.
Oh, later in this clip, he threatens to give Dave's last name.
Everything situated, and we're winning. And now you're agreeing. You are.
He's going to pay when he's winning.
Wait, he's going to what?
He said he's going to pay Dave when they're winning, so he's never going to pay Dave.
Right. Well, that was the plan. They're gonna start bringing in money, and then Dave will make some money. But then this NDA popped up, and you know, John made pretty good money Saturday night on that drinking show. As far as like doing shows on his own and what he usually makes, you know, he could throw a few bucks.
Yeah.
Don't think you.
It probably would help them to not say stories and go on other shows behind your back if you did.
You might think you didn't trash me, but this is trashing me. This is called passive.
You might think you didn't trash me. Another redneck fucking thing.
Right.
Behavior. And that is what you're doing. You're agreeing.
If you nod your head in agreement, you might be trashing me.
We got to do a whole thing on that.
We got to come up with, Chad will come up with 50 of them now.
This thing. Maybe you're not saying it, but you're agreeing with it. You're not contesting it.
So maybe you're not trashing me, but you're agreeing about.
It's almost like DG's not a professional and doesn't know how to go on shows and be good at this. I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost like he's nice to any show he's on for that time, John.
If you went against it, then you weren't trashing me. But if you agreed to it, then you are. This is I swear. My blood is boiling right now. And this is the second time I watched it.
And this is the second time I've watched it.
First
Just
time
play
I
with your hair, pretty girl.
Yeah, don't worry, poor darling.
I watched First time I wasn't as bad. Now my blood is boiling.
Doing stuff on his show, and yet you're not getting paid for it. What does that tell you
Look at
about
the head
somebody's
nut.
character? Like, if I'm, what's good for me, but not for you.
You know what, Zenhauser? I'm with you, but I'm okay with the make your bones.
Zenhouse, I'm with you. Okay. Now,
Zen house. He's as big as a Zen house. I'll tell you that.
Dave, how is that not trashing me? I'm with you. Now you're saying I should have paid you.
Now you say, uh-oh, here comes the toss. Look at him. We got him in mid-pitch right here. Here we go.
Now
the
you're
wind
saying I
up.
should have paid you.
He's gonna throw that beer over
And the
the
pitch.
fucking mountain finally.
Just a bit outside.
Get that video and make the mountain so he can throw the beer over it.
There you go. The ultimate Uncle Rico move.
There it is, right there.
And here comes a mountain visit from the pitching coach.
John, it's just an internet show. You got to calm
Look at
down.
the
I don't want to hear that.
Get that picture. He looks like the Joker, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Theory, right? So I'm okay with that up until I'm not.
Agreed.
In other words,
Like, if I'm, what's good for me, but not for you.
You know what, Zenhauser? I'm with you, but I'm okay with the make your bones theory, right? So I'm okay with that up until I'm not.
Agreed.
In other words, if I exactly right, if I'm going to do my thing and I'm making my bones, that's my business. But if it's not bones, and then I'm just doing, then that's different. That's a different situation. So I'm not
Again, throwing me under the bus, Dave. Thank you. You think you're not trashing me, but you're trashing me.
All right, real quick. Everyone's squabbling over tens of dollars. I just want to point that out. No, we're not talking about Howard Stern Sirius XM money here that everybody wants to get a piece of. This is not real money in any single way in show business.
We basically made an offer of $150 to piss John off, and DG
Right.
accepted.
And he fell for it.
That's it. That's the whole fucking. That's everything.
It's
the whole thing.
unreal.
It's unreal.
He's amazing.
He is.
The only reason Dave said that, and Dave, I hope you're watching this.
Uh-oh.
The only reason that you said that was so somebody would pay you. That's how low you are.
No, that's how much he needs money. I mean, what don't you get?
Imagine caring about this.
Well,
Just the
that's
fact
the
that this bothers John is insanity.
Yeah.
You went on MLC and you said, unless I'm getting paid,
And he got paid.
you know what you were doing. You were asking somebody to pay you.
Anyone.
I know what
He was asking anyone to pay him.
Yeah.
Dude,
Shuli.
I'm too smart for you. Hate to tell you.
Bad news, everybody. John's too smart. What's up, JoJo?
I just want to point out that for like most of the time that DG was working for John, he was unemployed. You'll remember when he got the job and had to do his physical and then couldn't make it anymore. So the whole time that he was working with John for those months and not getting paid, he was unemployed.
Correct. Could have used it the most in that way.
Yeah.
And the fact that he went out and got a job was solely because he wasn't making any money. Not that he would be making enough not to work, but you know, maybe it could have helped him stay out of a job for a little while longer to help out John with more shows and stuff.
Yeah, but Tukey never asked me for money. Hey, there we are. I got to finger Tukey.
I love that.
I was actually fisting Tukey there.
Yeah.
That's great.
You were doing, and you know what you were doing.
Oh, what's going on?
Now, as fucking blatantly obvious.
He's like those Baptist churches where the minister's always sweating, except his nose is constantly sweating.
I mean, that's
But
been
this
going
would
on
keep
for
crows away, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you put this in the field.
To keep everything away.
that's been going on a while. There's no like it's too late for allergies, right?
Yeah, I mean, take it from someone with a
Yeah,
huge
the smells
problem.
like that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, my shit has stopped. You hear it in
long
the
form COVID or something. I don't know.
This. It's definitely not going to get past me. Unfucking
Unlike the
believable.
swastika.
But look, this is just 3 minutes of it. 3 minutes. And if you don't think what he's doing is trashing me, you're fucking out of your mind.
Good to be out of my mind.
Well, the fact that he has to keep telling us that he's trashing, and none of us can figure this out. Like, we're not. None of us are saying this. He has to keep telling us over and again. Just so you know, I should be offended by this. I should be offended. I should be offended. It's like, I don't even think you're convinced. You have to keep telling us over and over again.
Not as he keep telling us, he's pointing out when he goes, see, that was one right there. And it's
all
like,
DG is doing is trying to get some. He's going, look at me, I'm here. I'd like to do stuff. That's all he's doing.
Go on here and go, nothing bad about John. You're not going to get no sound bites out of me unless.
Oh, really? I just did. You just agreed with the guy.
How dare you?
Who did he agree with?
DG, was it worth it, buddy? It was all this worth it? Jesus Christ. What a lunatic.
He agreed with Zen House.
Craftily, clip that. Nothing I can do about that anyway.
Oh, don't worry about
What would you expect? What would you expect?
Oh, look at Dave having a great time.
He's a woman. He's a woman.
Yes, you're right.
Really
It's the bitch move right here.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You having fun with your new friends? Oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
Why are you liking his pictures on Instagram? What's that about?
Little tramp.
Me and my children for fucking 3 straight years. And you're yucking it up. You're yucking it up.
Yeah, because we've been doing Uncle Rico for 3 years.
He's throwing stuff around.
Yeah, how long have we been doing it? He said 5 years. What is
3 years? Yeah,
3 straight years.
3 straight years.
And you're yucking
It's been a year
up.
and a half.
I know, but everything moves real slow for him.
Yeah.
You're yucking it up.
God, I
Well,
want to see that.
clean that up.
I want to see that fucking room, man.
A friend to have responded.
Oh, you know the answer to that question. I mean, a real friend. You know
No.
the answer. Well, I mean,
Expect a friend to have responded.
they're craftily, and I'm like,
Oh, it's a good question from Vince. Is he got? Well, I'll let Vince say it. Brian, thank you for the gift of membership.
Almost
buddy.
always sober.
like, even if you know that I'm not going to go on and shit on you, I'm not going to go on here and go, nothing bad about John. You're not going to get no sound bites out of me unless they're craftily, clipped up. Nothing I can do about that anyway.
Oh, don't worry about
What would
that.
you expect? What would you expect a friend to have responded?
Oh, you know the answer to that question. I mean, a real friend. You know
No.
the answer.
A real friend, he says. A real friend.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
in a business situation, it's a different thing. But in this situation, if we're talking friendship, because we're separating business, a friend would be like, "Fuck yeah, go make the same thing I said to John."
Oh, whoa! So now I'm not. Oh my God, this
Right.
makes me.
You're so close to getting it,
So
John.
now I'm not being a good friend.
Correct.
Right, Dave?
Correct. Look who caught on. Hey, you got it.
Yeah.
But that's not trashing me. Right, Dave?
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
That it is. Right, Dave?
Uh-oh.
You are not being a good friend. I'm being a good friend. You're going on the show.
You're not a victim. I'm a victim.
I'm the one who should apologize.
Scheme to
When
get
he's
me-
sarcastic, he always actually says the real thing.
Look at that. Holy Christ. John is drawing first snot.
It looks like he's eating a bird.
Yeah. It looks like the magic trick gone wrong.
The poster swastika. A scheme to get me fired. Have promoted hate against me and my family.
Watch this.
No.
Trash my transgender son. You want me to play the clips, Dave? You want me to send them to you privately? Because I'm not going to play them here.
Wait, so you want me to play the clips? I'll send them to you privately because I'm not going to play them.
So for
stop
once,
asking me
he wants to protect his transgender child for the first time because he didn't care about it on the Vice doc.
No.
Yeah.
This tape alone is so incriminating of your behavior.
It's incriminating of your behavior.
Wow. Can you
Not
get
the way to end that sentence.
Yeah. Wow. He gets
Un-
dumber every show. It's
He
amazing.
really does.
Fucking believable. So I'm the bad friend who doesn't want to make, because I'm stopping you from making money.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Because I have integrity.
Oh, he was shit talking Brennan 48 hours ago, and then he was on his show the next day. He has zero integrity. He did Chad's show after Kevin paid him $3,000 to do his show. No problem, no questions asked. Even though Kevin told him not to do the show. He came on the network for $500. You are a whore, sir.
well, 5 minutes before this, he was going to block somebody for making fun of his kid, but he's you gave me $10.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hey guys, I'm
Yeah, you got
sorry.
it.
I just got the note that dinner is ready. Dinner is
got
being
it.
served
Yep.
in the
Hey.
hamburger household.
Tell your wife
Thanks,
we're all
Carl.
mad at her as well.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I will.
Pissed.
And enjoy your dinner and go check out all of Carl's killer content, live shows. The man, he's the man. That's all there is to it. WATP.
Whoarethese.com is where you can get most of the stuff that I'm doing right now, links to everything, wherever you get your podcast, subscribe. Also, thecreepoff.com with Vinny Paulino. We did a show just today. We kind of recapped a lot of what happened over the weekend in Detroit. So thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Always a good time
Thank
talking
you,
to all
man.
three of you guys.
Pleasure, Carl. Love you, buddy. Have a
Love
good
you,
one.
buddy.
Later.
Take care,
See ya.
man.
Later. I love the way KB broke it down to him that doing Chad's show after was exactly what he's mad at DG for. Yet it was okay for him to do it, but then he's yelling that's different. 100%. Kevin's 100% correct in that.
Hey, Shuli.
Huh?
Speaking of KB, can I show you something real quick?
No, you can show me after the show. It's all good. 23:33 is the time we're at. We're at 2.5 hours here.
Okay.
I think we keep this one at because this is good, and then
Yeah.
we're Discount Don. He starts spitting on himself, right? I think.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, does he start drooling at some point?
I'll be honest with you. I went through this a couple times, and it was hard for me to find it. And I know that's hard to hear, but
There was a huge one that came out.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think it
looking
was
for
in
him,
this
huh?
episode. This guy's swamped. Discount Don's been cutting up John's idiocy day and night. It's
Bodies,
unbelievable.
everything.
So let's get through some more of these super chats and we'll wrap it up here. Again, 23:33, boys.
Thank you guys for coming by.
Yeah, man. You guys are the best. Mason in Portland, aka Portland Shane Gillis. Giants running back Saquon Barkley out 3 weeks. Empty quarters cans are being thrown across the room. Oh no.
Jesus.
Dead fool, gurgle, do as I say. Do as I say, I do to you, not what I do to you. Thank you, dead fool. I've seen Stuttering John's friends at Pickwick since I go a couple times a month. We're not talking about the average Avengers here. Stuttering John looks more like Captain Coors than America. Thank you, Apar. Nelson, I quote, Dave, we are going to be friends forever.
Exactly.
Jack Sampson, 3 people with more musical talent than John. Carl Hamburger, Mike Morse, Casey Armstrong knows one chord. You're right.
Yeah.
Dudes. Hey, yeah. Thank you, Michael P, for the $4. I'm very curious about the Stuttering John event in 585, but March, how many relationships will come and go in 6 months for him? Go Bills. That's what I'm saying. This
I
is
would
never
say
going to happen.
3 more.
Never going to happen. He will not be there. And I hope he does go. I think, the amount of money we can make stream sniping that thing.
Oh, God.
Come on.
Wait a minute. Holy shit. Somebody just said, is that Greg Kelly? Is that Don Jameson? He blew me at a Kiss concert.
Huh.
Was this true?
Discount? You remember anything about this?
No, that's not true. I don't know. It might have been the person who had the beard and the balls. It might not have been a lady.
Oh, okay. You
But,
sure it wasn't?
no, I don't do the blowing. I mean, if I get blown, that's not gay, right?
No, not at all. But
Right.
you sure it wasn't the Lick It Up tour? Because it seems like that's where it would happen. It's always good when you crack up discount time. All right, what else we got? Go ahead there. Dues pay. I'm very curious. Yes, we got that one. Stuttering John super chat machine.
The Magna Dabble.
Oh, Magna Dabble. Duh.
That's great.
The talk 989. To bring it back into perspective, this is a man who demands respect, champions morality, and crusades against bullies, all while recalling an instance when a chick failed to massage his glans and not come. That's a class act in my book. Good luck on the anal wart removal surgery, Bob.
That's
Radmatic.
not happening. I don't know where you're hearing this stuff.
MSC is drowning in viewers just like John is drowning in drool. Skull. Thank you. Buy Mike's book at a store like in You've Got Mail. Thank you, J3. Pro Football Arm Wrestling DVD box set found in Great Pyramid of Giza. Dave Daffler, thank you for the $5. Pour me another drink. So sad, John. That's a great line from Stern Show history. John is seething with apathy.
Thanks, $2.
Thank you. Pausing. Brought to you by Wet Brain. Dang it. Blows my mind someone can get that drunk on mic. Yeah, Monty, it's crazy. Delco Chris, I've pulled more nose hairs today than John has ever pulled clips. Exactly. Want me to pull a clip? It's so easy to do something. I don't know.
That was great.
Thank you, Donald. What else we got? Oh, you couldn't put up the shutters, dues payer? Really, dues payer?
Really, dues payer?
John, Carl doxed your girlfriends and kids. Yeah, I'm sure he did. That's what Carl always does, you know. I wonder what
Bird. I haven't seen him in a while.
Hey, Bird Kreischer. I wonder what the alcohol content of his snot is. It's a great question.
80 proof.
Can you test snot for alcohol?
I'm sure you can.
New to all this, West Coast guy, never into Howard Stern. Was Stuttering John always this stupid? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
not as obnoxious, but I was just stupid.
Welcome and get in the member because we're going to be doing some bonus shit later in the week for Patreon and YouTube members. So help yourself there. John is John for president of Fatty Liver Society 2024. Ron Joseph, thank you for the $2. John would probably say DG was not getting paid. Oh, proudly say, yeah, he has.
Yeah,
he has.
Of course.
Claimed he would pay him once he signed an NDA. Like, what is he gonna tell people that you aren't fucking exposing yourself on every show? Have you signed an NDA, John? You keep your mouth shut about you. Hilarious that John still uses that background. Yeah, we even stopped using it. If you're born on a dog, you can't die a cat. Pat Cooper.
Wait, if you're born a dog, not on it.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense. Thanks, Stuttering John. We will investigate Dave Gaffalo. John
is Oscar the Grouch,
who lives in a trash can. That is true. He's just throwing trash everywhere. This is a reaction of a man pretending to be a millionaire who's embarrassed he wasn't paying DG. That's a great point, Rumple Trenchcoat. A Columbo podcast, $5. How does John not see he's Howard and DG is him? Things both said. No one would know him, make money because of him, betrayed going on enemy show.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. All boxes checked. I think John's Spanish lessons are catching. The word for food made out of the whole wheat is integral. That's the only way John and integrity belong. I like that.
Okay.
Too smart for me sometimes, Nelson. He's a genius. Stuttering John's long, beautiful hair reminds me of John the Stutterer's rock and roll hair. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. You want me to eat your box? And you just stick his tongue out like a freak. Skull Boys, another banger. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Brian and his drugs. Appreciate it, buddy. Chef Jeff. Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Count Don. He's the man.
He is the man.
Look at that.
Thanks, Chef Jeff.
Danny, another great one. Thank you, Hitman Dan. Appreciate it, buddy. Hot Bonnie 1330 says, I pointed out to him that it's quintessential narcissistic behavior to be focused on DG agreeing and not championing him rather than what's being said. He just said, "Oh, you're a psychologist now?"
HB.
That's great. Well, I love it.
That's
Maybe
it.
someday somebody will make a dent, but it ain't happening anytime soon. Get your tickets for John's show in March. We'll
Mhm.
plug it. We'll plug it every week. I'm fine. We good? We caught up, Angels?
Caught up, brother.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow morning. BS show,
Yes.
9 a.m. Join us. And thank you, everybody, for, shit, we had 1,200 watching. We're over 1,100 right now. Can't thank you guys enough for the gifted memberships, super chats, the support, the jokes. Love it. Thank you to Carl. Go support him. Support all our pals. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Good
see you.
gear.
Good gear.
See you in the morning.
Galaga.
Galaga. And
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle